Bem-vindo ao Telethon, uma celebração global de serviço e uma oportunidade de apoiar os incríveis serviços que a Fundação de Lions Clubs Internacional financia. Com as crises globais, desde conflitos até emergências climáticas, o mundo precisa de gentileza e ação. A LCIF e os Leões estão respondendo ao chamado com cada subsídio e programa, ajudando o mundo carente e dando esperança e bondade a uma pessoa de cada vez.
We are Lions International, one association of global volunteers, one foundation for humanitarian grants, shaping the future, one act of kindness at a time. In neighborhoods, in communities, across borders, continents, and oceans, locally and globally, Lions International is on a mission to improve health and well-being, to strengthen communities, to support those in need. This movement matters because the challenges facing our world are real. Through the power of service and generosity, we can change the course of history. We are Lions International, serving a world in need.
Hello and welcome, Lions, Leos, and Leo Lions to the not one, not second, not third, but fourth annual Tell-a-thon. That's right, it's the Lions Club's International Tell-a-thon. And the tell is the T-E-L-L. We have a special spelling on that, which you know. Why? Because this night is all about telling our story. Well, I want to welcome you all to this fantastic evening. And right now, before we get any further, I want to talk about the video that you just saw after our wonderful Vice President Fabrizio's welcome. And by the way, thank you, Fabrizio, for joining us tonight. But during that video, it talked about Lions being a movement that matters. And folks, it's true. Look at that, there are the goosebumps. This is a movement that matters, but the movement, it's us, it's the Lions, it's you and I, it's those on the ground doing the service. And so tonight is a night where we get to celebrate, we're gonna have fun, we're gonna learn about each other, maybe projects you didn't know, but also it really is a chance for us to continuously grow this movement by maybe inviting some more people. So tonight's call to service is not just to donate, because of course we want to raise a lot of money, but we want to also raise attention. So please, right now, dial a friend, text, send an email, smoke signal, whatever way that you need to communicate. Let some people know that for the next few hours, they have a chance to learn about something that's special to you, and that's your Lions Club service. It's special to me and it's special to you, and when we can share that light, we can share something that has brought us so much joy that it can bring others joy. So I don't know about you, but a lot of times I do get asked, hey, Scott, I see you are in a club that, the Lions Club, I've heard all about that, and I'd like to join that. Well, here is a chance for you to show them what we're all about. So it's the telethon. We're gonna have a lot of fun tonight, and I'm gonna be in and out throughout the night. You know me, if you've seen a telethon in the past, I am Lion Scott at your service. I might get a little silly tonight, but that's all part of the fun. Please sit back, get those typing fingers out to start sending some donations, call your friends and family, and let's all celebrate being a Lion together. It's about Lionism today. It's about us, it's about you, it's about 4 years of this. Let's make this the biggest, best, and most meaningful telethon we have ever had. Lion Scott at your service again. Let's go!
LCIF is our foundation.
Yours.
Mine.
La sienne, la leur.
Ela pertence a todos e a qualquer de nós é nossa responsabilidade apoiá-la.
La véritable force de la LCIF réside dans les lions eux-mêmes.
私は LCIF のメンバーであることを光栄に思います。
Our foundation is a light to so many people. In my own backyard,
지구 반대편에 사는 많은 사람들에게
The needs of the world are great.
And no individual lion, club, or district can take them on alone.
And with your support,
together, we will continue to improve lives around the world far into the future.
우리는 진정한 변화를 만들 수가 있습니다.
LCIF gives me the opportunity to support my neighbor.
甚至于社区
Mon pays et notre monde.
I support LCIF because I believe in the mission to rid the world of preventable blindness.
국제재단은 기아, 소아암 및 환경 문제를 위하여
Our foundation is fighting diabetes, a growing epidemic.
LCF supports disaster relief.
Long after other agencies have left the scene.
あなたの寄付が知的障害のある方々への力になります。
Our foundation converts our enthusiasm into a global movement of kindness.
Trabajamos para hacer este mundo un lugar mejor para nuestros hijos.
Lions Quest proporciona às crianças as habilidades de que precisam para ter sucesso na vida.
together we are empowering our children to grow and take the lead on future humanitarian efforts.
Donating to LCIF is not just a gift.
It's a gift to humanity, an investment in our future.
We have an obligation to leave this world in a better place than we found it.
Please support LCIF.
Tout seul, je peux faire un peu. Avec mon club, je peux faire un peu plus.
財団と力を合わせれば、私の奉仕は無限大です。
Together with our foundation,
we can do so much more.
LCIF es nuestra fundación.
Our foundation.
Our foundation.
Our foundation.
私たちの財団です。
LCIF is our foundation.
Do you want to make a difference? There is a world of service waiting for you.
All across this planet, you can discover local opportunities to make a difference.
If you know where to look, there's a global family that's right next door, just waiting for you to join them.
We are dynamic.
We are diverse.
We are determined to be of service to those in need.
We are dedicated to improving the health and well-being of all.
We strengthen communities in partnership with those who care.
We promote peace
and international understanding, one neighbor at a time.
We are Lions.
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 Hello, everyone. Lion Scott back at it again to hopefully, well, actually, I'm going to take the hope out of it. I'm here to inspire you. I want to inspire you about something that has been occurring over the last few years. Let me back up a little bit. Every single Lion loves to serve, and we like to serve locally to our local communities. We've all heard the phrase, think globally, act locally. And we believe in that, and that's how it works. But let's think about what the possibilities could be, or how much fun it could be, or maybe even meaningful, if once or twice a year we gathered as Lions and acted globally together. Well, that's the idea behind Lions Global Service Weeks, a week where Lions come together from around the world to serve together. This video that we're about to watch is of one such trip. But we want, again, to inspire you, maybe to find out about how you can join a Lions Global Service Week, or maybe even set up your own. It's just a new idea, a new way of serving. We can still serve locally, but maybe every once in a while we can also serve globally together. Check out this video and think about the possibilities for you and your community.
This week, we had the opportunity to gather lions from around the world here in Turkey to provide service and witness the efforts and progress of projects funded by Lions for Earthquake Relief.
We met with Lions Quest ambassadors from Lions Quest Turkey, which was a wonderful opportunity to exchange ideas about how can we better implement this program in our countries. We brought emotional support to a classroom full of children of primary school using Lions Quest energizers and activities.
We know that vision screening is imperatively important, and in these disaster areas it's not the first thing that gets looked at. We took this opportunity to screen a number of children here.
We visited shipping containers that had been converted into homes and schools, one of which was a music classroom filled with instruments bought with donations to LCIF.
We brought gifts for the children that were made by 12-year-old students from Italy, showing that people and youth around the world are thinking about them.
We visited a community center being built by Lions to support the refugees displaced by the earthquake and the war in Ukraine. This building was funded by the donations made to LCIF.
The Lions dedicate a library in a school in the name of Lucas Satoglu, a Leo who died in the earthquake.
LCIF empowers
service,
and service
unites the world.
Lions Club's International Foundation furthers Lions' efforts in sight, disaster relief, youth, and humanitarian programs.
It's the first school in the community that helps both blind and deaf children.
Through Sight First, more than 30 million people now have improved sight. Sight First projects help communities strengthen eye care services.
LCIF provided funds to subsidize poor patients. It also allowed us to build the ORs to purchase equipment, and it's also going to provide training for countries throughout Central Africa.
1, 2.
Sight First also provides training and advocacy to support the blind and visually impaired worldwide.
The challenge that we face here is that all children with visual impairment have limited access to education. Now, because of the trained teachers, the students are enrolled in the regular school, along with their sighted peers, and they feel that they belong.
Lions are able to turn to LCIF when the need is great.
I was telling my Lions about great opportunities that LCIF is giving us by supporting us if we need to do something very big.
The vitreoretinal surgical system is what we use for a lot of the emergency service we do. This is the final line of defense in the battle against blindness.
Our foundation makes it possible for Lions to respond quickly following natural disasters.
A lot of people donated immediately.
The outpouring of love from the different communities of Lions all over the world help us to be on our feet again.
LCIF helps Lions in devastated communities rebuild when all seems lost.
St. Bernard had one hospital at the time of the storm, and the response was to pack up, move out, and never come back. LCIF stepped forward and said, "We'll help you with the facility." We have a wonderful, wonderful school-based health center. It is one of the best things that we ever did for our children.
Compassionate and caring, our foundation reaches out to help Lions everywhere make a bigger impact.
LCIF, by preventing measles, by getting involved in the fight against this disease, contributes to ensuring a happy life for children.
LCIF's One Shot, One Life Measles initiative is helping to save millions of children with Lions support alongside our partners.
It is our moral responsibility that we should do something for the children who are suffering.
Many LCIF projects directly impact the health of our communities.
LCF Core for Grant helped us to realize the mobile unit for diabetes education.
The mobile unit will be used to go to the people and increase their awareness against the diabetes problem.
And international assistance grants help Lions reach across borders.
This 39th medical mission is a joint effort of Lions of Japan and of the Philippines. We help people who cannot get medical services. This project strengthens the ties between the two countries.
There are many ways our foundation helps children see a brighter future. Millions of young people worldwide are gaining valuable life skills as Lions Quest continues to expand to more countries each year.
We are seeing a problem with drugs in our society, but through Lions Quest, we teach our young people and their families skills to confront these challenges.
So today we're going to do our service project.
Lions Quest also emphasizes community service and teaches children how to make positive decisions.
These are 9 positive values that you have to develop in your life.
The main changes is in the behavior of the students. After going through this course, students have become very much responsible.
The future of our foundation is in the hands of Lions. LCIF district coordinators have been appointed to work with district governors to educate and promote LCIF to local Lions.
I wanted to become the LCIF coordinator because I believe in the LCIF.
Through leadership and teamwork, we can raise more money to help even more people around the world.
I think every Lion should support LCIF because this is the only foundation which can make us reach every corner of the world.
Recognize outstanding service by giving a Melvin Jones Fellowship.
So congratulations, sir. When I received the Melvin Jones Fellow, I felt proud to be honored by my club.
Encourage all Lions to make a personal contribution to our foundation.
I support LCIF because I see the difference that it makes in people's lives.
With your support, we will continue to save sight, provide relief, protect lives, improve health, support youth, and more through LCIF.
One of my favorite parts about being a Lion is the international family and how exciting it is this year to have a host who is actually speaking a language that is different than the languages we have done for the first 3 telethons. So to keep up, our vice president has agreed to help us to learn Portuguese. So we're gonna do it one word at a time, and we're gonna start with something that's pretty important, I think. So let's listo? That means ready? Okay. Como você diz em português, hello? Olá. Hola. Can we try that together? Hola. Okay, hola. Hola. Practice at home and we'll see you for the next word.
Australia is such a big and wonderful country that you can experience nearly everything.
We are very excited to bring Lions to Melbourne. Melbourne is a wonderful city. There is so much to see and do.
Melbourne has everything. It has sport, it has wine, it has food, it has the arts, theatre. What more could you want out of life?
You can walk along the beautiful Yarra River. You can visit coffee shops.
Just wander around the streets and admire all the street art and dine out at great restaurants.
Plus, it'll have an amazing Lions International Convention.
You get to meet some fantastic people and you get to experience true international friendship. The 2024 convention is going to be absolutely fantastic.
Come and join us.
Lion Scott here with another special presentation here this year that is different from the last few years. Every year we are growing and trying new things. But what's really exciting is that every year more and more Lions throughout the globe are participating in this telethon. So this year we thought it would be special to introduce the different global service areas. What if we had representation from all 8 constitutional areas? Well, the producers did it. So let's hear about our service from all 8 constitutional areas of our Lions Clubs International.
LCIF is working with our Lions to preserve our planet, knowing that the health of our local communities and environments affects all of us. Our goal is to establish a sustainable future for all generations to come.
Hi, everyone. Taking care of our planet starts at home, and it starts with you and me. Today, we're caring for our environment, including the North Saskatchewan River, a major source of drinking water for millions of people in Canada. Share what you are doing for the environment on social media. You can influence others to be the change and help ensure the health of our planet. #LionsGoGreen. As influencers, you can use creativity and fun to raise awareness.
Wait, am I alone?
No.
Come on down, have fun with us. Woohoo!
Every day, you can make a difference, big or small.
I conserve energy.
The Lucola Wilderness Village was purchased 50 years ago by the Lions Clubs of Victoria and Southern New South Wales. So our resourcing is coming from approximately 600 solar panels.
We partnered with Lions from Finland to provide solar cookers for our neighbours.
You can change the world by launching your own service challenge.
We turn bags into benches.
You can speak up for climate justice.
We're at City Hall advocating for the replacement of ornamental gardens with native species.
This planet is our home, and as global citizens, it's up to us to be the change. Now is the time. Stand up, speak out, and share our environmental service. Use the hashtag LionsGoGreen. I'm excited to see what you will share.
Os leões e léus estão mudando o mundo. Uma pessoa, uma comunidade de cada vez.
Our environment needs help, so we need human intervention. And that's why we Lions, we will help.
It all began way back 2021 when the typhoon devastated 80% of the reef.
It destroyed the ocean life. So we researched, we asked the help of divers, marine biologists, and we came up with an idea to rehabilitate the corals.
Restoring our coral reef is a very difficult task because corals, these are not plants, these are animals, small animals called polyps. And these polyps will put themselves together to become a coral reef.
We researched on what materials to use, what kind of chemicals that might affect or not affect the oceans. And yeah, we did this. The artificial reef is an original design that consists of 4 modules that are deployed onto the ocean floor. The divers move the sections into place to form a pyramid. Nearby coral is planted on the new structure that over time will continue to grow and thrive. For the lions that are not scuba divers, coral can be attached to small structures near the shore. Once complete, the divers take these newly seeded reefs into deeper water where they continue to grow.
Our Lions Club create this structure so that we can help the environment.
It is a big thing for us because the Lions provides us the divers, the volunteers, and financial support. there's a huge impact.
We have seen that it grew even like millimeters, but it has grown. So it will take a long time. So we start now for the future to enjoy.
Spread the word, support, and be concerned about our coral reef.
Good morning, Lions. It's 3rd VP Mark Lyon. We're here out in the Maasai talking about the environment and why it's so important to recycle our plastics and other products. We need to do this every day. It has to be part of our everyday thinking and making sure that we're taking care of the environment. So when you see plastic, when you see bottle, when you see other things that are recyclable by the sides of the road or in your parks, please make the effort to pick it up and put it in a recycling bin so we can make our world even cleaner. # Lions Go Green.
All around the world, lions are going green.
We need to decrease this global warming.
Nothing grows in a broken bottle, so we got to pick up the trash.
We decided to start a campaign of collecting PET bottles.
Everything we do has an impact on the environment.
The reason it's a global problem is that no nation alone, no person alone can solve it by themselves. Therefore, we have to either pull it off together or not pull it off at all.
The new Green Team initiative encourages clubs to accept the challenge and take on environmental projects.
This is just another extension of ways that Lions can be a part of the green movement. And we can make a huge contribution to the environment because we are all over this planet.
In Turkey, Lions collect and recycle water bottles. The bottles are broken down into fibers, which are used for a variety of products.
If we don't recycle the PET bottles, it takes about 4 years to disappear in the nature. So it's a good opportunity for us to recycle and reuse it again.
The climate crisis is also on the minds of those living in Thailand. There, local Lions teamed up with the Forestry Department, Japanese Lions, and LCIF to decrease global warming and prevent flood damage by planting trees in a remote tribal community.
One goal of the project is to change the environment of the area to be more humid and more fresh. Another goal is to teach the villagers how to improve this area by planting the trees.
8,000 trees were planted by Japanese and Thai Lions. It was a great chance for the clubs to join together in service.
We couldn't understand each other through words, but we had a common interest of preserving the environment. In that sense, we understood each other through our hearts.
O serviço está no coração de cada leão e léo. Dê uma olhada.
Jamaica is known for its beautiful beaches, warm weather, and friendly hospitality. No one would ever suspect the tropical island country is facing serious environmental threats.
One of our primary problems is the loss of forest cover.
Globally, we are losing about 360 hectares per year. For a small island, that's quite a lot.
Much of the water supply in Jamaica's densely populated capital, Kingston, and surrounding areas comes from the Blue Mountains, where forests are disappearing.
We have a lot of persons who convert forest cover into different uses.
That has come about as a result of encroachment by agriculture. Up here, Blue Mountain coffee and condiments, high-valued crops. There's strong competition for land, so they encroach to the forest.
It's a culture for them also. They rely on wood for fire, and so you find them clearing the hillsides, and that opens itself to land slippages after heavy rains.
When we get heavy rains and you get whoosh and all the rains come down, the water come down, pollutes the area, pollutes our sea, and then we have problems.
The Kingston Mona Lions Club took notice of this problem and the challenges Jamaica's Forestry Department was trying to solve.
We felt that this was an area that we could contribute to, given the value of the forest to the country.
For more than 10 years, the Kingston Mona Lions have dedicated their time to this reforestation project. They forged a strong partnership with the Jamaica Forestry Department to reforest and maintain around 52 hectares. That's nearly 100 American football fields.
Perhaps the biggest misconception is that people may see reforestation as simply replanting trees, but it's significantly more than that.
Once we've taken on a project like this, we have the trees planted and we maintain them, which takes the greater portion of money and time and effort and nurturing.
Oh, the maintenance on this side, is it tougher or harder than when we were over by? It's harder. The forestry department does not have all the funds to deal with the thousands of acres of lands under their mandates.
Well, we are looking at about 100,000 Jamaican dollars per hectare. And what they did was get money to plant new hectares, but they also got funding to maintain the ones that they planted with the money from the Environmental Foundation of Jamaica.
The Lions were great leaders on this project. They took charge, they planned every detail.
We didn't do it alone. It was a tripartite project involving the forestry department, the community, and the Lions Club of Mona.
Our community stakeholders are very important. They can either make or break because sometimes they're the ones that deforest and encroach.
Members of the communities are helping us in this planting to educate and hopefully not to cut down the trees.
I must tell you, we are kind of surprised that it lasted so long and looked so good. Because, even though they were planning, when you go up there, when you remember what that land looked like before, it's excellent, excellent.
This project is a tremendous example of what we can do as Lions, but more than that, it's a tremendous example of effective partnership with our community and community interest, and what that can do to make a tremendous difference.
Growing trees and making sure them survive, that's what we do out here.
E agora, pouco de inspiração musical.
Hey everybody, Lion Scott sitting here, and if you're like me, you are just bubbling with music by this point with all of the excitement that we've been watching. When I see good service, I get musical. I don't know what it is about it. And I think that's a big part of this telethon is our musical performances. Well, we're gonna get them started. This year is a little special though. We are going intimate acoustic style with Telethon Unplugged. Let's get it started with a very special song, one that you could probably sing along with at home. I might be tempted to join, but I don't know. I'll see what I can do. I promised I would let Lion Jess Graham Elkins take this one. So the song is Lean on Me. LCIF is calling us. They need us to lean on them. We lean on each other. Lean on it with a donation. But before you do that, take a listen to this great number. Jess, take it away.
Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride if there are things you need to borrow, before no one can fill those of your needs that you won't let show. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on, 'cause I might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. If there is a load you have to bear that you can't carry, just pick up the phone, yeah, 'cause I'm up the road.
If you just
call me.
Now just call me when you need a friend. You can call me too. Maybe text message if you just have to. And make a donation. You could donate through the website or you could donate through the phone. But we need to call me. And yeah, call us, right? And make a donation.
狮子会国际基金会 LCIF 在预防可避免失明方面的工作可谓是世界的佼佼者。我们时时刻刻与各地的狮子会以及当地的合作伙伴携手合作，提供所需的基础建设，提供培训，为患有眼疾的人士提供药物以及治疗，为残疾人士提供康复服务以及普及全民教育。
Today we have an event called Sight for Kids program here in Lions Safari Park in Kolkata. Today this event is we are getting 500 children here and their vision are going to be checked. This is not only their Sight for Kids vision program, this is the carnival, this is the fun for them. They will spend time here, get gifts from Lions and Leos, have food, and at least one day we can bring a smile to this underprivileged children along with Sight for Kids program.
The Sight for Kids program has such a great impact in the children in India, and not only there, but in Thailand and Philippines and the States, all over the world. It's estimated over 19 million children have vision impairment. And the impact we've done is not only have we given more than 500,000 free spectacles to children, but it's seeing the other health issues that they have in their vision as well.
It's life-changing for these kids because if you can imagine being, starting school, being in primary school and having a vision problem, not being able to see the board. And if it goes unchecked, these kids sometimes slip through the system. So it is absolutely life-changing to be able to correct their vision and give them a good learning experience.
20 years back, when this program was started, Lions of Kolkata were annually conducting around 5,000 Sight for Kids screening for 5,000 children. But as we got the partnership from Johnson & Johnson through LCI, now every year Lions of Kolkata is screening 150,000 children every year.
When we're able to partner with Johnson & Johnson, we're able to do so much more. We can increase our reach. We can increase the boundaries that we have. It's actually unlimited.
Working with organizations like Johnson & Johnson's helps us increase the impact that we make in the community and also brings all of us together as one part, making sure that the world is a better place to live in.
Sozinhos podemos fazer tão pouco. Juntos podemos fazer muito.
Friends, I take a privilege to tell all of you as a trustee of our foundation. It is so important that each year the needs are growing around the world. It's not our own place. It is the whole world that needs the Lions and the support from our foundation. It is therefore, in order to meet those challenges, every one of us, no matter where we come from, where we belong to, yet we can contribute to our foundation, and through our foundation, we would be able to help millions of people around the world on the 200 plus geographical areas. That's the reason this hospital has 4 hospitals, 65 vision centers, and 450 professionals day in, day out help the needy and support them for free of cost. The reason is the people are so poor, they can't afford. They would rather avoid going to hospital just because they had to spend money. That's the challenge. Everyone knew about the Helen Keller Challenge to us way back in 1925 at our international convention. Be the Knights of the Blind. The Lions have since then started in a small way, grew up in this 100 years to a massive eye care or vision care soldiers. There are many stories that have not been told, but Siliguri is one story. I would say every lion from Siliguri Greater Lions Club is an everyday hero because he puts his heart and soul and created this edifice for massive hospital that could help 300,000 people in a year after year. I strongly believe where there's a need, there is a lion. And where there is a lion, there is Lions Clubs International Foundation. That is your LCIF.
We're Lions. We're part of the community, so it's very important that we're able to be visible in it. The Lions of Delaware, DC, and Maryland have been going out and trying to get into the community and really working at it, seeing how they can start to do new things. Being a part of a Lion means that you have a full international group behind you. One of those things that we were able to do this last year was work with the Global Service Experience. We were able to go into India and to work with a team there that was able to do vision and hearing screenings. And it wasn't just a normal hearing and vision screening, it was a way that they were able to put on a carnival and to give the kids an experience that was so much different than anywhere else. So we looked at that and we saw how much change that they provided for the kids. We're like, we have to bring it back. So we went there and we brought this back today. We brought games along with it. We brought their vision, we brought food. We did as much as we could just to make it so they could feel at home when they're going and doing these things. We are Lions and we serve. We're trying to go out to the community to empower each other so that way we can empower others and those people can empower others.
In the next 60 seconds, 12 people in our world will go blind. One of them a child. Hello, I'm Jimmy Carter. Experts predict in the next 15 years, the number of blind people could double to 75 million, yet 80% of blindness is preventable. Lions Clubs International has long been a champion of blindness prevention. I know because I am a Lion. Since 1990, Lions Clubs have saved the vision of 24 million people in countless communities through the Sight First program. Now, Lions have launched campaign Sight First 2 to expand blindness prevention programs worldwide and save the sight of 37 million more. Vision improves lives. We need your help. Support your local Lions Club. Save sight through campaign Sight First 2. Donate, volunteer, get involved. For more information, visit www.lionsclubs.org.
Today the Lions partnered with Special Athletes to play goalball. Goalball is a sport specially designed for blind people and visually impaired people that will be able to play with full-sight people. All athletes' eyes are covered and they play by the sound of the ball. In the beginning, we were honored to watch several teams playing the special athletes. And then the Lions had the opportunity to experience this sport and to play without sight. Playing the sport without sight, it was a completely new experience for me. We're so used to using our sight for everything. It was obviously very challenging, but it helped us prove once again how much inclusivity matters.
One of my favorite two words together is thank you. Let's learn it in Portuguese. Como você diz em português thank you?
Obrigado.
Obrigado.
Para as mulheres, obrigada.
I think I understood he said for women, obrigada.
Sim, para as mulheres, quando a mulher responde, obrigada.
Obrigada. Okay, so it's either obrigado.
Obrigado responde os homens e obrigada responde as mulheres.
Okay, so in some languages, they have different pronunciations for different genders, and we just learned one. So, obrigado y obrigada for listening.
Now, Ivy, we are here at this new school and we're screening the children here, and you got a chance to do the screening yourself. What did you think about it? Tell me.
First of all, it was great because this is my first time doing an eye screening, and the most amazing thing about it is the machines. Now we don't have to tell kids to close one eye, close the other one, close the other. It's very, very fantastic, and it gets to give you a complete diagnosis about their eyes. That means we can easily detect if children are having a hard time reading with their eyes and something like that. So I loved it. I totally loved it.
How long did it take you to learn how to do it?
Less than a minute. Less than a minute. It was great.
Isn't it awesome?
Yeah,
and just think of the people that were helping out you, the kids especially.
Yeah, it is very, very important because you see, when it comes to eyes, a lot of people might just think it's about just getting by with life. But eyesight can affect the performance of a student, because if they can't be able to read clearly, they can't be able to see the blackboard clearly, it means they don't get quality education. They're just in class. And now that is what we are doing. By making sure their eyes are okay, they're also providing quality education. And that is why I love being a Leo.
And we're changing the world together, aren't we?
Yeah, we are changing the world together.
Right, there we go.
Can we get an instructional lesson?
And then when it's got the reading, it stops, and then it gives you the measurement. So these are fine, all measurements are right. Everything's fine.
When I did not have these eyeglasses, I was just struggling to see the book. I was moving the book like this. I cannot see the blackboard well. I was struggling. I cannot play with my friends, cannot do anything that I can see well. I was not even performing well. I was the last in my class. Then people were laughing for me. Now I am top 10. I am the number 1 in my class. When I grow up, I want to be a doctor.
Nashukuru Lions imenisaidia mali kubwa sana. Mahitaji yote kama miwani ningelipa. Hiyo surgery ningeilipia. Lakini nashukuru Lions kwa kunisaidia na kunisupport hiyo gharama zote.
They are able to help children who would never have known they have a sight problem. And financially also some of these parents, actually majority, they are not able even to buy spectacles even to go for consultation when it comes to medication. So the program is really uplifting.
I'm so excited now I can see. I want to thank Lion. I thank you so much.
Mimi nimeshukuru hii hospitali ya macho ya Lions imenisaidia pakubwa sana.
We have a very robust partnership here in Kenya with Johnson & Johnson, where we have implemented the Sight for Kids program successfully for the last 7 years. And over the last 7 years, we have managed to screen over 200,000 children and assisted them with eyeglasses and the necessary treatments that they require. This has been a very successful program here for us in Kenya, and going forward, I see a bright future for Sight for Kids program supported by Johnson & Johnson Vision in the country of Kenya, where we are looking at expanding the program and reaching out to many more children out there. I would like to thank Johnson & Johnson Vision Care right from the bottom of my heart for the support that they've accorded to the Sight for Kids program.
So as of Mathare is informal settlement, so to say the second largest slum in Kenya. It's about 2.5 kilometer square in the size and about 500,000 people living in the iron sheet houses. So about 4 to 5 people staying like this. I've been in Mathare in the past 10 years since my university, and a lot of waterborne diseases like malaria, typhoid, cholera, and also high rate of HIV. You can see we use firewood and the stove, and that's how the community uses for cooking. And I believe here we're making the rice at the moment. So as long as the Ministry of Kenya says there's study, we have the feeding program. And the purpose for the feeding program is initially was to reduce hunger, which is also one of the very important part of the reason. But now also very importantly is to improve the enrollment of the student and reduce the drop-off rate. So like 10 years ago I had a school like class 8, one student is 40-50 students, but class 8 students is only 7. So we could see the lots of drop rates happened during the study. But now things has gone much better. For the feeding program.
Wow, very cool.
So this is a project that has been initiated in partnership with our Lions of Dubai, and in particular one particular individual, Vikesh Gadia in Dubai, whose daughter collects all the books from the schools in Dubai, ships them down to us, and we in Kenya prepare them, put up the bookshelves, and go out to schools and donate libraries. So far, in the last 12 months, we have managed to donate more than 150 libraries to needy schools.
But thank you again to the Lions here for the great things you continue to do and giving them a chance to continue to learn and a great things. Thank you.
The school and the kids here are awesome! You are so great! That's great!
We got to over here.
Nessie's Joy School in the Mathari slums, and we are carrying out an extensive screening program, hoping to screen more than 600 children in this school and around the slum area. Once we are screening the children, we will identify the various problems that they have, and we will take them to our Lions Sight First Eye Hospital for further treatment.
A simple pair of glasses can change a child's life. Yet 19 million children worldwide are living with visual impairments, with a large concentration living in Asia. Wanting to make a difference, Lions Club's International Foundation and Johnson & Johnson Vision Care launched Sight for Kids.
10 years ago, I was one of the Lions who attended a meeting with Johnson & Johnson's in Thailand. And that's how we come up with a partnership together.
We saw it as a meaningful way to give back to the community by providing a simple eye screening and eye health education for our children.
After 10 years, there is much to celebrate. 17 million children have been screened in schools throughout Asia.
I love the Sight for Kids program because it benefits kids who cannot afford glasses on their own or cannot afford to go for a medical improvement checkup.
Since 2002, 163,000 children have received glasses. Improving a child's sight helps them succeed in school.
In my class, there were several kids who were nearsighted and couldn't see the blackboard. But when the Lions provided free sight screenings, they identified those kids and got them suitable glasses. We're so thankful because visual impairment could affect their future life and even affect their destiny.
Nearly 600,000 children have been referred for further evaluation.
Right now, we diagnosed him to have error of refraction, high myopia. That's why he's having a hard time seeing.
More than 76,000 have been treated for various eye conditions.
It's very important to address the problems of these children early because we would like to prevent them from developing permanent visual disabilities.
To date, 10 countries throughout Asia have participated in the program, and the impact is being felt everywhere. Thousands of Lions and teachers have volunteered their time getting training and conducting screenings.
I want to volunteer my time to help the children because when I see the smiling faces in the children, I feel very happy too.
When this program came up, I was very happy because we could serve the poor people of our community.
I'm jobless. I can afford to buy eyeglasses.
There's a great fulfillment actually. Seeing them with those eyeglasses, there's a big change in their facial expression.
Look at you. Look at yourself. Oh, see? You're very pretty.
We are so grateful to the Lions volunteers, as well as the eye care professionals, teachers, schools, hospitals, and ministries of health that make the Sight for Kids program so successful.
During last October's World Sight Day in Bangkok, Thailand, Lions and Johnson & Johnson celebrated 10 years of Sight for Kids. During the last 10 years, Johnson & Johnson Vision Care has provided $2.5 million to support Lions Sight for Kids efforts. Together, Lions and Johnson & Johnson look forward to a new decade of protecting the vision of children.
I would like to take this opportunity to thank Johnson & Johnson for working together with the Lions to make this project a success.
It's quite amazing that the simple act of providing access to a vision screening can be the catalyst for lifelong change.
one screening, one pair of glasses, one surgery. Together, changing lives, one child at a time.
O Lions e a música têm muito em comum. O lendário músico Bono disse uma vez: a música pode mudar o mundo, porque pode mudar as pessoas. Vamos ouvir.
Hey there, let me tell you about a group so cool. They're the She-Hand-Gators breaking all the rules. Heart so big and a mission so grand. They're raising funds all over the land. They're the fun team, we're gonna raise it high. Empowering service all over the sky. We're the best, and that's a fact, Jack. She-Hand-Gators will never hold back, yeah. Me, there's a lion. Where there's a lion, there is LCI. She-Hand-Gators, the ambassadors of fun, bringing the awesome, and that's a fact, Jack. We're the ambassadors of fun, y'all better believe. We'll bring the energy, we'll make you feel the groove. From the streets to the stage, we're here to entertain. So get ready for the party, let's rock it all night long. Mission, a cause to embrace. She-Hand-Gators ready to help the human race. Hand in hand we'll make a difference so grand. Raising funds, reaching goals like we planned. Let's raise awareness, spread the light. For LCI, it will shine so bright. We're gonna meet our goals, make a real impact. Together we'll shine, and that's a fact, Jack. They're the kings of the wild, you see. Rolling loud, ruling with majesty. LCIF, changing lives across the globe. Helping those in need, spreading love, you know. Lions are awesome, that's a fact, Jack. LCIF is awesome, that's a fact, Jack. She-Hand-Gators, they're awesome too. And that's a fact, Jack. That's a fact, Jack.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get your groove on. Stand up and move around with a Brian Sheehan dance break.
Wait. I need this on. I need a lot of work. You guys are much better than I am. This is beautiful.
That's from the west.
Is that what it is?
All right. Wait. And then you lift that down. Then you shake your butt a bit.
They don't work together.
Maybe you give him the simple one.
Oh, there we go. I'm going to keep the job I have.
Passion. Passion is a word that connects all of us in service. We're passionate about our service, but also in Lions, something that I find very unique in a service club is that we are all able to take our own personal passions and find ways of using them in service. For example, I have a few passions. One is actually doing what I'm doing right now, which is sort of cheerleading and boosting and trying to get more people into service. So I get to be passionate and use my passion just about every time we're out there doing Lionism. So tonight, I'd like to find out what our Vice President Fabricio's passion is all about and how he connects it to service. Let's take a listen.
Num mundo que se recupera dos desafios de uma pandemia, uma questão destaca-se entre as restantes: a crise de saúde mental que afeta a nossa juventude. Leões e Léos, hoje destacamos esta preocupação crítica e oferecemos soluções para um futuro melhor para nossos jovens e uma oportunidade valiosa para nossos clubes salvarem vidas. A educação é a pedra angular da compreensão e o primeiro passo no combate ao estigma que envolve a saúde mental. Nas salas de aula de todo mundo, os alunos participam em discussões abertas, quebrando estereotipos e promovendo um ambiente onde a saúde mental é discutida sem medo ou julgamento. Para manter os nossos jovens ativos e proporcionar oportunidades de crescimento, as comunidades estão a unir-se para iniciar projetos que se centram no bem-estar físico e mental. Desde hortas comunitárias a instalações artísticas, estes projetos não só proporcionam uma saída para a criatividade, mas também servem como espaços para um diálogo aberto sobre saúde mental. A esperança é um motivador poderoso. Os programas de mentoria conectam indivíduos experientes com jovens, oferecendo orientação, apoio e um sentimento de pertencimento. Esses mentores compartilham suas próprias histórias de superação de desafios, provando que um futuro melhor é possível. Ensinar os nossos jovens a lidar e superar os desafios da saúde mental é crucial. Escolas e centros comunitários estão implementando programas que introduzem práticas de atenção plena, meditação e outros mecanismos de enfrentamento. Através destas iniciativas, as mentes jovens aprendem ferramentas valiosas para navegar nas complexidades da vida. Estas soluções potenciais oferecem a oportunidade perfeita para os nossos clubes estabelecerem parcerias com escolas, centros comunitários e outros programas que apoiam os jovens. Seja através da implementação do nosso aclamado programa Lions Quest, iniciando um clube de robótica juvenil ou criando uma horta comunitária, podemos fazer a diferença e salvar vidas. À medida que navegamos no mundo pós-pandemia, é imperativo que priorizemos a saúde mental dos nossos jovens. Ao promover a educação, projetos comunitários, programas de mentoria e mecanismos de sobrevivência, podemos construir coletivamente um futuro onde cada jovem se sinta apoiado, compreendido e otimista sobre o que está por vir. Vamos nos unir para capacitar nossos jovens e criar um futuro cheio de esperança, resiliência y bienestar mental.
Leones y leos de todo el mundo. LSIF está comprometido a proporcionar a los jóvenes y adultos jóvenes oportunidades para tener éxito. El programa Lion Quest brinda a los jóvenes y a sus educadores herramientas para tomar decisiones positivas, resistir a las drogas y el alcohol, aprender a través del servicio y convertirse en hombres y mujeres saludables.
It was traumatizing for everyone, with some of the trepidation about coming back in person and what is it going to look like.
It was scary. It was nothing like we've ever seen before.
I was so nervous because when we came back after the pandemic, everything was different. People had to learn how to be in school, like not doing stuff that you do outside of school, listening to your teachers, getting work done.
Coming out of the pandemic, I've seen a lot of my primary students acting differently than I've ever seen before. And I sat back and I thought about, well, what's the common denominator? Well, they didn't have school. Some of them never been to daycare or pre-K, and so they didn't learn those soft skills. And so we had to rethink how we were working with them.
I think we just knew instinctively that they were going to need those supports, just to even get acclimated to coming back in the building.
So those first few weeks, we made the decision to make sure that we were helping them to be aware of their new environment. And Lions Quest curriculum was that foundation that guided us back into the educational environment.
Lions Quest kind of helped us teach our expectations of school and deal with all like the frustrations that they're feeling. Just made the rest of the year so much easier for the students to learn and participate academically and socially with each other.
Using Lions Quest helped us to develop those skills that our students and our staff needed to be more successful in being able to get back to academics.
Today we are at Lions Club School, GIDC Naroda. The whole school is funded by Lion, and that was a permanent project started with the help of Melvin Jones Fellow. We have started 45 plus years ago this project. Today we have 1600 students studying in our school in both streams, Gujarati and English. At the young age, they must learn to stay away from the drugs. Any person wants to grow further, then it is very important to be healthy and not to be addicted with anything. They must have a right schedule to grow, and that's the reason we have decided to aware each and every kids when they are growing or when they are in a youth period. They must aware how to avoid the drugs and how to live a drug-free life. You have to control yourself and you have to understand what is good and what is bad.
Can anyone tell me about the benefits of not taking drugs?
When the paper is a blank, you can write anything rather than rubbing it and writing it again. So at the moment we feel that at the young age, the page is a blank. We can write the story what we want, and the school is the best place to start the story with.
What you are doing here makes a difference not just in your life, but in the lives of your family, your community, your state, this nation, and the world. I pledge to grow up safe.
I pledge to grow up safe.
Healthy and drug-free.
Healthy and drug-free.
By understanding the dangers of drug use and abuse.
By understanding the dangers of drug use.
Respecting myself.
Respecting myself.
And being drug-free.
And being drug-free.
Spreading the word.
Spreading the word.
To family and friends.
To family and friends.
About the importance.
About the importance.
Of being healthy.
Of being healthy.
And drug-free.
And drug-free.
I'm so much thankful to LCIF for donating and helping us to grow this school as much as possible. We are Lions, we serve the world.
Helen Keller said, blindness separates us from things, but deafness separates us from people. So it's very important that technology is used to connect deaf people to deaf people. It's revolutionary, in fact. We are Holy Family School for the Deaf in Dublin, Cabra. It's a lovely, vibrant school dedicated to the education of deaf children. We have a direct engagement with Dublin Lions in particular. We really consider them friends of the school.
Anytime I brought anybody out here, any of the members of Dublin Lions Club who came out here with me fell in love with the school and became very passionate about it.
They really engaged with us and found out what our real needs were.
It emerged that the real challenge that the school were facing was to take advantage of modern technology. The first priority were Chromebooks, and then we also began to buy the clever touchscreens, which are just so powerful as a tool.
And we were gifted a 3D printer. It's enabled the students to take part in a national competition where the students design a Formula One racing car. And that's what we want for our deaf students. We want them to be out there competing on an equal basis with all children in Ireland.
It would be rare not to come out here and not to be touched.
It really means a lot to me to know that they're giving us touchscreens, Chromebooks, and it really does help our education.
The Lions have helped us so much, and to think that they felt that our deafness in our community was worth helping means a lot to all of us, because it's helped us so much and almost putting us on the same level as other schools, when before we never really had that stability.
Deafness will not stop me doing anything. Thank you for the Lions.
Sente-se e aproveite outro grande projeto dos Leões.
Four years ago, Kili for Kids started, and we climbed Kilimanjaro to raise money to build a school here in Kenya. And here we are today, seeing the opening of it. Just the emotion is just overwhelming.
3, 2, 1.
These women, the Kili for Kids team, have so much to be proud for, and everyone that donated to this cause, because this school is phenomenal. It is bright classrooms, the cafeteria, the desks, everything brand new.
Really, really a moving day for us. We've planted trees in memory. When we arrived here, the children were all outside singing and dancing and dragging us all in to sing and dance with them. And then we got to come around, see everything, and then we've been and helped, and we've done a feeding program with them, and we've given them all gifts, and they all got lollipops and drinks and dinner.
I think it's so important to give the possibility for children to have a future, because the children are not responsible for the situation that they are in, so they should have the same possibility of start as all other children in the world.
For me personally, to come and see these children, this is what all of this hard work has been about.
All the people that supported our countries, our clubs, our friends, our families. If people want to achieve something, they can actually achieve it. And if you dream about something, just dream big. Don't be afraid. If you really want to achieve it, just do it.
The Police and Princess Ball is an event that we hold every year where we take girls from what we designate as hotspot communities. These are communities that have a number of calls for service, where they've had shootings or drug dealing, and we've taken those girls from those communities and we've transported them almost like Cinderella in limos or party buses to this beautiful location that we call Waterfall. This is our opportunity for us to treat the girls as princesses that they are, but also to have a relationship with members of law enforcement communities. Because in some of those communities, they don't have that great relationship or even trust of law enforcement. So this is our way of showing those girls that we are human just like you. We dance, we can be silly, and we enjoy interacting with them just as much as they would enjoy interacting with us. Lions Club has been at the inception of this event. So it was 2017 when I met with Daniel Elkins and I told him about my idea and he was like, I'm in. And it has grown. We have Lions from Bellefonte Lions Club, Claymont Lions Club, Wilmington United, Wilmington Manor. So it's growing. watching them interact with law enforcement officers, watching them dance, watching them just enjoy the space and be present in the space gives me the most pleasure and the most joy. The future of the Police and Princess Ball will be that this can be replicated across the world.
By helping to support the Police and Princess Ball, Lions let these young girls know that community service is important, and inside every princess is a future lion waiting to roar.
Every girl deserves to be a princess.
우리 호산나 클럽은 우리나라에서 유일하게 이렇게 발달장애인 교육을 하는 교직원으로 구성된 클럽입니다.
제 이름은 김희경이라고 합니다. 호산나 대학에서 박사를 공부를 했습니다.
그 중에서 봉사라는 것은 이 학생들 인성교육에서 가장 중요하다고 생각이 들고 때문에 이제 이런 봉사활동을 매년 실시하고 있습니다.
참 열정적으로 봉사에 참여하고 우리 라이온은 참여가 봉사인데 그거에 정말 앞장서고 있습니다.
이렇게 학생들을 가리키면서 같이 함께 봉사활동을 하는 것이 가장 큰 의미가 있다고 생각합니다. 그걸 통해서 학생들에게 우리가 받는 것이 아니라 남한테 나눌 수 있다는 자신감, 우리 학생들에게 심어주는 게 저희 학교의 어떤 교육 목표이기도 합니다. 학생들이 정말 시민으로서 그 역할을 할 수 있도록 저희들은 서포트를 하고 있습니다.
바리스타를 열심히 배워서 좋은 점장의 법의자로 되기 위해서 후배들한테 가르칠 보람이 있길 바라서
우리가 서로 상생할 수 있는 좋은 기회라고 저는 생각을 하고 있습니다.
Now, Lions Calcutta Greater Mandir was started almost about a quarter of a century back. Today, it is ranked as the 13th best school in the state of West Bengal. It's a green school. We generate our own power. We have solar panels installed on it. All our classrooms are equipped with interactive smart boards. We have right now a strength of 3,087 students, which will go up to 3,500 when we start the next semester in April. In the science section, we teach the children physics, chemistry and biology. In the humanities section, philosophy, economics, political science, we teach them how to, cook food. Some of the co-curricular activities that we provide to the children, we teach them dance, Indian classical, Western fusion, music, vocal, instrumental, yoga, meditation, martial arts, gymnastics, art and craft, drama, elocution. And we make it mandatory for them to learn German from class 1 and Sanskrit from class 5. Apart from that, we teach them STEM education from class 4, where we teach them robotics and artificial intelligence. The concept behind Haate Bazaare is, we are basically giving this benefit to children who come from the marginalized society, section of the society. And today we have invited 300 students, and we are giving them play money. With that play money, they can buy anything up to 4,000 rupees in Indian currency, 4,000 rupees. And that is their choice, whatever they want to buy. And I would like to share one thing, this is something I have seen, that most of the time, the child never picks something for his own use. the first thing he will put is something for his mother. He wants his mother's life, to become better. So that's a great feeling for a child of 8 years, 9 years old. The Lions are changing the world, through education. Education is something which can transform lives. And thank you, LCIF, you have made our dreams come true. Like what Helen Keller said, we individually we cannot do anything, but collectively we can do anything. We can work miracles. So this is the work of miracles has been done because Lions not only of India or Kolkata, it is the Lions all over the world who have been instrumental in building this great structure.
We as Lions were looking to get kids to be active in different causes and different issues, and so we tie video production with social issues. The kids love it.
The director back there is going to say, camera 1, zoom in a little bit, camera 2, zoom out a little bit.
They are learning how to edit, how to host, how to speak, how to operate the camera. Every piece of it, it's done by them, and they get to learn it.
The Monthly Focus is a live stream on the 4th Thursday of every month. We get the participation from the crowd and really hype them up. Each month is a different topic that we go over.
Are you being bullied? Try calling a parent, teacher, a neighbor, or a relative. We've done anti-bullying videos, underage drinking awareness, overdose awareness, suicide awareness, and we just get to spread positivity.
The focus is education and giving people the tools that they need to have better lives and eventually better their communities.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for the opportunity.
That means a lot that people actually like the message that we're putting out there.
People say the youth are our future, and I said they are our today. Because they be leaders now, they make a difference, they teach us things, and it's our job to help empower them.
One of my main things is I really want to inspire others through my art, and I really get to do that here.
The editing, the filmmaking lit a spark inside of me. It's really helped me grow as a person.
Things like the Monthly Focus or these events, it gives people a chance to put their hand on service. We as Lions, one of our greatest responsibilities and challenges is how do we open the door and make it very easy for youth to find a way to touch service? Because I do believe once you have a touch of it, then you hunt it for the rest of your life.
Vamos ouvir outra música?
Hello, my name is Queen Lion Tamika Harris Russell. I am the president of the Oxon Hill Shining Stars Lions Club. And when I think of the Lions Club, this song right here comes to mind. Down and troubled, and you need a helping hand, and nothing is going right. Close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest night. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, the sky above you should turn dark full of cloud, and that old north wind should begin to blow. Yeah, keep your head together and call my name out loud, and soon I'll be knocking at your door. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call, and I'll be right there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ain't it good to know that you got a friend? People can be so, so cold. They'll hurt you and desert you. They'll take your soul if you let them. Oh, but don't you let them. No, you just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call, and I'll be right there. Yes, I will. Yeah, I will. Oh, you got a friend. Yes, you got a friend. Oh, yeah, yes, you got a friend. You and 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 you. With the Lions Club, you got a friend. Yes, you do.
Hello, Lions. This year, it is my sincere pleasure and a great honor to serve as chairperson of our global foundation, Lions Clubs International Foundation, or LCIF. I am so excited to work together with all of you as we share the important role that LCIF has in our service to communities worldwide. As Lions, we serve whenever and wherever we are needed. LCIF empowers service through grants and programs. And Lions and Leos projects funded with LCIF grants expand that service beyond what any Lion, club, or district could do alone. Together, we are improving health and well-being, strengthening communities, and supporting people in need. LCIF grants and programs ensure long-lasting change, bringing help and hope to those who need it the most. Together, we're fighting diabetes, preventable blindness, childhood cancer, and so much more. We're feeding the hungry, responding to natural disasters, and empowering young people for success and protecting our environment. Lori and I have had the opportunity to see service projects throughout the world. We've been to Kenya and we planted a lion's forest of trees, of millions of trees. We went to container and tent cities in Turkey and saw the devastation that was there and how we can help. We've been to hunger projects in India and provided for those that really needed some help. I wish that every single member of our organization could see firsthand what our foundation does, what Lions can do because of LCIF. Through the impact that we create together, we truly make a difference in people's lives. It's because of this impact made possible through our foundation each and every day that I give to LCIF. You know, we were on a service project a while back and we invited people, not even Lions, just additional people to help us serve. We inducted them as new members, and not only that, but they reached into their own pockets when they saw the wonderful things that we continue to do. They reached into their own pocket and they gave as well. I give because I know 100% of my donations benefits LCIF grants and programs. Every dollar I donate is used to help people in the world who need it the most. We can do so much with our donations we receive from Lions around the world. It's only through your support that LCIF can continue to award these life-changing grants and programs. I encourage every Lion to donate to LCIF at whatever level you can. Every donation makes a difference and helps fund our work together. Thank you for your continued support of our global foundation. Together, we are making a great day for so many people. You guys are awesome.
LCIF helps provide healthy food to the hungry and works to establish strategies and greater capacity in communities where food is scarce.
We're in a poverty-stricken area of Calcutta, and we're doing a Food for Life program from the Howrah Lions Club. They package a box of food of non-perishable items, and every single month the Lions Clubs get together and they will deliver these, and they'll deliver them to each household. They'll take a little tut-tut, they'll take a little cart to go and deliver these. The program is designed for the elderly. It's the poorest people in the poorest area, and Food for Life is saving their lives. They have nowhere else to go. They don't have any family. They don't have anybody taking care of them. That's what is so important about this project. And they have been doing this for over 23 years. They started out with 15 families. Now they're up to 55 families, and their goal is to be able to get to 100 families. We talk about giving to our foundation. Our foundation has to grow. There's more need than ever before. And not only do we give to our foundation, but our foundation gives back to us as well. That's how we can do big things that our clubs normally can't do on their own. And not only in your own community, but it's all over the world. When there's disaster that strikes, people step up. People step up and say, how can we help these people out? And when you give $1, 1 yen, 1 rupee, that entire dollar amount goes off to those in need, 100%. And there are very few organizations that can say that. And every single day, we all wake up and say, how can we make life better for somebody else? How can we show a little bit of kindness? This world needs more kindness more than ever before. And we all find our ways to be able to help, and there's no better way than being a Lion or a Leo. It just makes you proud, and I'm so grateful to be able to see the wonderful things that we continue to do day in and day out. We make a great day for millions and millions and millions of people each and every day.
According to a global report on the food crisis that was released on 24th April this year, 282 million are experiencing acute hunger in 2023, a worldwide increase of 24 million from the previous year. Meigag Abdurrahman, the representative from the World Food Programs, while delivering his keynote address on fighting hunger in the 21st century, said climate change continues to raise havoc in East Africa, which resulted in hunger as a big crisis to Africa.
For 4 consecutive years, the proportion of people facing food acute insecurity has remained persistently high. Intensified conflict and insecurity, the impacts of economic shocks, the effects of extreme weather events are continuing to drive acute food insecurity.
In response to the existing challenge, Lions Club committed to inject $1 million in partnership with the World Food Programme to donate food relief in schools in Karamoja region. According to Dr. Dans Naturinda, the chairperson organizing committee for the convention, Lions have 5 major causes they focus on addressing hunger in Karamoja to reduce on the number of school dropouts.
The World Food Programme with $1 million, which is supposed to feed over 260,000 children in Karamoja. The project starts in July this year and it's going to run for 1 year. Now, during that 1 year, in addition to feeding the children, we're also going to empower the schools to be able to produce more food.
Our motto is that we serve. We always focus on serving the less privileged, and we've done quite a lot in Uganda here as I talk. We are working on a comprehensive eye care project in Zambia.
This year's 21st convention has today officially opened by the Minister for General Duties from the Office of the Prime Minister, Honorable Justin Kasule Lumumba, who represented Vice President. The Vice President, retired Major Jessica Alupo, lauded the Lions Clubs International for tireless efforts in supporting humanitarian lives and appreciated the partnership that aims at helping the Karamoja region.
No government can offer 100% service, but you come in to fill up gaps touching people's hearts. As government of Uganda, we remain committed to offer a conducive environment so that you also, as Lions, can come to serve and fill up gaps.
In this convention, themed A Better 21st Century Lions Club International, members expect to handle on youth issues and refugee host communities and on how to integrate with local communities. They are now reviewing the performance of the last 1 year and plan for the next year.
गाहक को तकती निगाहें, तपती धूप में मजदूरी, ये भूख भी इंसान से क्या क्या करवाती है। फिर भी ना जाने कितने ही लोग रोज भूखा सोते हैं, कितनी ही माएं बच्चों को बहलाकर खाली पेट सुलाती हैं, कितनों की भूख उन्हें दुनिया से ले जाती है। मगर हम सब अपना फर्ज निभाएं तो इन हालात को बदल सकते हैं, घरों से फाके खत्म कर सकते हैं, बच्चों को सेहतमंद जिंदगी दे सकते हैं। कोशिश सिर्फ इतनी करनी है, खाने का ज़िया नहीं करना, बल्कि उसे जरूरतमंद तक पहुंचाना है। आए भूख मिटाने में हमारा साथ दें।
What a year it has been. In fact, this past February, there was another Global Lions Service Week trip, and we're about to check out that video. And there's probably going to be many more coming throughout the years. Maybe I'll be starring in one. Roll tape.
Today we are here in Kolkata, witnessing the event of Spreading Smiles organized by the Layers of District 32B1,
where around 350 Leos from different parts of the city, they've come together to make sure they pack food for 5,000 underprivileged children of the city, and they have been joined by the Lions of the Global Service Week 2024, organized by the Lions Clubs International Foundation.
The Leos of 322B1 come together a day in the year, and we make food boxes with our own hands. We make burgers, we make sandwiches, we make puffed rice, and then we get more juices and cakes and biscuits together, and we pack them in boxes with a sprinkle of love on top, and we distribute it to around 5,000 children in the slum areas of the city. Today, we have participants of the Global Service Week 2024 joining us from different parts of the world, US, Canada, UK, France, and I think one of the best things is that when they come in together with the Leos, and we're all working together, dancing together, having fun together, we realized it does not matter where the Leos or the Lions are from. When they come together, Lions and Leos, the core motto of serving together stays the same anywhere in the world.
It is important to make sure that Leos and Lions work together because both of us, we belong to one single family, the family of Lions International. And there's this very famous saying, the family that eats together, works together, stays together. So that's why it's important that the younger generation and the older generation, we all come together, work, and make sure that we're changing the world.
The emotion that I feel when I serve is something that's inexplicable. All other tensions, all other worries just leave my mind. It's just that one goal that we're focused towards. It's the goal of uniting everybody in service. It's the goal of creating that impact that the Global Service Week and Spreading Smiles was intended to do.
It gives you hope in the world that there are few people who will stand by you no matter what. Does not make a difference if you're related to them, if you're not related to them, but you know that a Leo is going to be there. If you're hungry, the Leo is going to come and feed you.
We truly believe that children should not be sleeping hungry. It's a huge country, it's a huge city. There's a lot of poverty. There's a lot of people who are famished. So we try to do our bit and try to change the world one person, one child at a time, and make them happy. And that's what Spreading Smiles is all about.
Leões, obrigado por estarem aqui hoje, pois vamos nos aprofundar em um assunto que não é apenas pertinente para o nosso presente, mas crucial para o futuro dos Lions Clubs, os nossos queridos Leos. Os Leos são o coração da nossa associação. Eles personificam o espírito de serviço, o entusiasmo e o compromisso de causar um impacto positivo em suas comunidades. Eles são o nosso presente e o nosso futuro. Em um mundo que está em constante evolução, o papel dos Leos tornou-se mais importante do que nunca. Esses jovens líderes não são apenas o futuro dos Lions Clubs. Eles estão moldando ativamente o nosso presente, trazendo novas perspectivas, energia e ideias inovadoras para os nossos projetos de serviço. Os Leos não estão limitados por fronteiras. Eles são os embaixadores globais de nossos valores e princípios. Ao envolvê-los em iniciativas internacionais, não apenas expandimos o alcance de nosso serviço, mas também promovemos um senso de unidade e compreensão entre as culturas. Um dos aspectos mais poderosos dos Leos é seu potencial de desenvolvimento de liderança. Ao oferecer a eles orientação e oportunidades de liderar, estamos alimentando uma geração de líderes que levarão adiante a tocha do serviço. É essencial que nós, como leões, reconheçamos a importância de capacitar os Leos. Eles não são apenas o futuro da nossa associação. Eles são os catalisadores de mudanças positivas hoje. Por meio de orientação e colaboração, podemos orientá-los para que se tornem líderes eficazes defensores do serviço por toda a vida. Para concluir, devemos reconhecer o papel fundamental que os Leos desempenham em nosso presente e futuro. Ao investirmos em seu crescimento, garantimos o sucesso contínuo e a relevância de Lions Clubs Internacional. Juntos, vamos nos orgulhar ao abraçarmos e capacitarmos nossos Leos, garantindo legado de serviço que perdure por gerações.
This pandemic has taken so much from us, but there is one thing it cannot take: hope. We, the Leo Club of Binyan, see hope for our community, especially through these difficult times. One big problem for the youth in our community is the lack of internet access for online schooling. Less than half of public school students have a steady source of internet in their homes. As a result, we started this project called Sandata Para sa Eskwela, or Weapon for School, a donation drive whose goal is to provide free internet data for public school students in need within our community. With the help of all the members of the Leo Club of Binyan and our members who guide us from the Lions Club, we have raised more than 100,000 pesos or $2,000 so far. This enabled us to distribute multiple Wi-Fi devices across 8 different public schools in our community, including a monthly data donation to cover the entire school year of our beneficiaries. And we are still looking forward to help even more people. In this way, hope has become a means of communicating to others and maximizing education despite the lack of face-to-face interaction. Hope has inspired us to serve safely by looking at the brighter side that underlie our community's problems. We discovered that most students would still need to go to neighboring houses just to have internet access, which increases the likelihood of being infected by COVID-19. By providing the internet access they need, they can focus on their studies while remaining safe in their own homes. Finally, in order to remain connected as one Leo Club and involved with the Lions Club, we participate in regular online meetings to gauge the performance of both the club and its projects.
Natutuwa kami ay kasama sa inyo Sandata Para sa Eskwela. Nabigyan ng aming 5 pamilya ng isang paraan makakonect sila ng internet. Kasi isa ito sa naging problema ng iba naming estudyante. Napakalaking halaga po ito na makakatulong sa amin sa online kamustahan na kung saan gumagamit kasi ng internet para makasama nila ang mga guro nila online. Kasi wala na kasi ngayong face-to-face. So maraming salamat Leo Club. Pagpalain kayong lahat sa lahat po ng mga tumulong. Thank you very much.
Most importantly, we constantly ask ourselves, how can we offer hope to our community? We, the Leo Club of Binyan, answers this calling by helping other members of the youth maximize their education during this online school year, serving as a beacon of hope to everyone. Hopefully, this is what Sandata Para sa Eskwela brings.
The Accra Platinum Leo Club is one club that gives you the opportunity to volunteer and serve humanity in the best possible way you can. We engage in a plethora of activities spanning these areas: vision, diabetes, hunger, childhood cancer, and the environment. We have had donation of food items as part of relieving hunger, reading action program to improve literacy and inspire the habit of reading in students. Craft workshop for kids to unleash their hidden potentials, giving them skills for the future. Eye screening exercises and donation of spectacles to deprived communities. As a service organization, we have also partnered with groups with similar interest to advance the cause. With great talents, members get to use their skills like videography, photography, soap making, content creation, among others, to support the club in its activities, and these in turn sharpen our skill sets through practice. The themes for our training sessions are facilitated by our Lions and are strategically designed to make our members ethically and socially responsible. Each member can attest to the fact that being a member of the Accra Platinum Leo Club has opened them up to myriads of opportunities. As a club, we have come this far because of our great team spirit and unflinching support for each other. This has been possible through initiatives like the Platinum Buddy System, utilizing our WhatsApp platforms as a virtual chat room to stay in touch, wishing our birthday celebrants, and acknowledging and celebrating the personal achievements of members. Taking time out after social service events, including excursions, dinner, just to mention a few, are some of the things that bind us together. We also have this ritual of doing a group dance called Do the Dance. We also perform the spirit fingers to boost the morale of members before undertaking an activity, and these help to unify us as one family. Accra Platinum Leos, we serve with swag.
Step for a Better World Leo Club, and this is our story. We have been a Leo Club affiliated with Lions Club International since 2019, and we are from District 16J, located in New Jersey, USA. Leo, leadership, experience, opportunity. That is what STEP represents, uniting our communities to help those in need through service projects, collection drives, fundraisers, and support. Being a STEP Leo is one of the best ways to learn interpersonal skills, strengthen your leadership, and find several ways to serve each month. We have helped thousands, if not millions, of people in various ways through conducting monthly service projects and by keeping ourselves organized through the LCI database, in which we report all of our initiatives in My Lion, as well as through our social media platforms, which helps us retain sponsorships and partnerships to continue serving. Some of our most impactful events are packaging 70,000 meals for Haiti, 2 months ago packaging 200 backpacks with 25 school supplies, helping eradicate blindness through vision initiatives, in which we are also part of breaking the world record for the longest chain of eyeglasses. While we are located in the US, we partner with Lions Club of Mondia in India to send several medical supplies and much, much more. We always support LCI events by attending conferences like Lions Day with the United Nations in New York City, or even participating in the Telethon. In the last year or so, we have had 14 MJF recipients, 6 of which are PJMFs.
As part of Team Leo, there are many ways that members are exposed to developing personal skills as well as professional ones. We make sure everybody is treated with respect and that all members treat issues professionally. We have people perform in groups to foster collaboration and step closer to a better world and a better community. As for the personal growth we offer, we make sure that every member is accommodated for and included in our activities. After events, we go out for food and have fun as a group. We all grow together and rely on others in this association, and all of us have each other's backs.
As a club, we all work together as one to help the community in many ways. Our executive board members are always available for us and treat us with kindness and respect.
And as we like to say, when there's a need, there's a lion. And Leos.
One of the most important words that we need to learn in any culture is please. Como você diz en português, please?
Por favor?
Por favor.
Por favor?
Por favor. Por favor, stay tuned and make sure you make a donation to make this the most successful telethon yet.
I couldn't believe how many people from all over the world came.
I'm a lion from Arizona, USA.
Nigeria.
Madagascar.
I think it gives you a better picture of our world, the global service that we do.
You don't need to look far or hard to see the impact of the Lions and Leos countering hunger.
I was inspired tremendously to do something in my community.
It definitely inspired me, and it definitely further motivated me in my actions.
What is the Australian way of greeting each other?
Hello. Probably not.
They say hello, they say good morning, I don't know.
Good day.
Good day.
In Australia, we say g'day.
One of the funny things that some of our people say is when they get surprised by something, they'll say, crikey. Crikey, I've just seen a crocodile.
So here's a trivia question for all you people out there. What does Bonza mean?
You're a fool.
Not good?
Oh! Bouncer. Yeah, welcome? No?
Maybe let's go?
Jumping. What does Bonza mean?
Bonza means fantastic, brilliant, awesome.
Di seluruh dunia, terlalu banyak anak yang terkena kanker. LCRF membantu Lions membuat program dan memberikan akses kepada pelayanan bagi mereka yang terdiagnosis, memberikan harapan bagi mereka dan keluarga mereka.
Hello, my name is Michelle Mujemi. We are here at Walago National Referral Hospital together with Lions Club International Foundation. And we are here partnering with the Lions Club International Foundation to look after children with cancer. And we are making a big impact to the children of Uganda. We are very glad for the support that Lions Club International Foundation has given us and has supported us tremendously, and we are impacting the world and changing the world.
The results come back, the doctor has prescribed the chemotherapy. The prescription is taken to pharmacy. From pharmacy, the pharmacist deliver the drugs here. Then we administer the chemotherapy to them. So that's how the whole process runs out throughout the day.
How long is the person here? Like when they come in, how long does it take them to go through the process?
It's like between 1 hour to 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very busy day.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, God.
But we're happy to serve.
Oh, great comment. Absolutely. You make a difference.
Yeah.
So this is our safe space, but there is plans to have a smaller biosafety cabinet on 5C. Yeah, but most of the chemotherapy will be done here, and the smaller, fewer, simple chemotherapies will be done on the other side.
Pray every day that God heals this child, and you'll be fine. How are you?
And we're doing things like this, and you get it. You understand. I can tell you are a genuine person in being here and helping people out, and that's exactly what we're looking for and what we want to do. And I also am going to challenge you to be able to grab more people and being able to have a great club and do what you are passionate about in your club. That's the great thing about Lions, is we do what the club first and foremost within our communities and what our club wants. And just by joining here today, you're part of a global network. You're part of a network that we don't come up with problems, we come up with solutions, as you can see and as you know. So we want you to continue to share that joy and bring other people in just like you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you
so much.
Donating to LCIF is not just a gift, it's a gift to humanity and an investment in our future.
As Lions and Lions Clubs, we have an obligation to leave this world better than we found it. Our foundation helps us do just that.
Aproveite a próxima história de serviço.
Ava will have been to hospital over the last 2 years probably 30 or 40 times, maybe more.
My name is Ava Bell. I'm 10 and a half. Yay!
My daughter Ava is lively, chatty, inquisitive, very playful. She's a great little kid. I got a phone call and Jen was in a panic. As soon as I got in the house, I knew there was something very wrong. Ava turned blue. She seemed to be choking. When they took her into the theatre to have a check of her chest, her lung had collapsed. So they said they'd put her in intensive care, that they'd run some tests in the morning. We were left in limbo overnight, but we had no idea what was to come.
In Australia, every year, over 600 children are diagnosed with cancer. Cancer is the second commonest cause of death in children, and sadly, nearly 150 of those children won't survive. What we're doing is trying to take the minimum standard to 100% cure. And we can only do that through the application of research to our work.
As a doctor who looks after children with cancer, there's no worse conversation than you can have with a parent than to tell them there's nothing we can do. And I'm a parent myself, and I know that you're in a unique situation. It's the one time in your life where you would actually do anything you can for your child. You would sacrifice your own life if you have to. Instead of saying there's nothing we can do, we're saying there is actually some hope. And the more funding we have and the more support we have, the more hope we're able to offer.
When Ava was first diagnosed with cancer, we thought there was no way that a 6-month-old girl with this 6-centimetre tumour in her stomach could survive. Thanks to the research and the funds that enable the research, the doctors and nurses are able to put her on a protocol that is successful. And you can see from Ava today that she's alive and well and doing brilliantly, and that's all thanks to the funds that are raised by the Lions Club.
The public trusts Lions. It's a big plus to us. The public recognise Lions and they trust us with the money that they donate to us, that we're going to spend it wisely.
The funds that come into the foundation are spent on the best clinical research available. And our advice comes from experts in the field that make sure that we are addressing the prime cutting-edge needs of research.
The most important thing is that one person can make a big difference. I'm here managing the money and the relationships, but other people are out there raising funds and bringing in community support. Without all of us working together, we can't affect change. And I know that the support that's raised by people out there in the community really adds up to one big whole and can make clinical research move further and faster and bring great results for children, both now and in the future.
Research is an indefinite item. You can't see it, but it helps so much. What we've achieved already is fantastic, but we're not going to let it stop there.
"50 years ago, the cure rate was less than 10%. Today, it's at 70 to 80%. Research got us to this point. Research will get us that one step further to 100% cure for all children with cancer. We are incredibly grateful to Australian Lions for their support. We want them to stick with us to go that one step further. So please continue to help us.
Keep on doing what you're doing. Keep on raising the money, because you are allowing little children to live the lives that they deserve to live.
は17歳です。人柄は、みんなと遊ぶのが大好きな、明るい女の子です。
最初に病気になった時に絶望とまでは言わなくてもいろんなことを諦めなければいけないのかと思ったので、実際に抜けていくその髪の毛を拾うっていう一連の作業がいろんなことの重要性ですよね。病気の深刻さとかも含めて実感させられた出来事というか。
小児がんが分かって病院にいる間にもう治療をすると髪がどんどん抜け始まるんですね。で、大体一つのウィッグを作るのに20人から40人分ぐらいの髪の毛がないと一つのウィッグが作れないということなので、全日本のチームで展開をして、ヘアドネーションを集めております。お願いします。
今日は孫のひなたがヘアドネーションするためにこちらに伺わせていただきました。やっぱりお姉ちゃんがやったのを見て自分もやりたいなっていうのは本人の意向だとも思いますので、私がやはりライオンズでボランティアという形でやらせていただいて、それが孫もやってもらえたっていうのはすごく私にとってすごく誇りだし幸せなことかなと思ってます。ひなちゃん、これひなちゃんね。ありがとうってからお姉ちゃんも去年。
ウィッグが届いた時に、まず、箱を開けた時に、萌えが、非常に明るく、嬉しそうな顔をしたというのが、一番の、嬉しかったことで、それを見た私も、非常に嬉しく思いました。
元気に日常を過ごせていることが一番親としては嬉しく思います。
ライオンズのクラブの皆様、今回は非常に我々家族にとって、ウィッグをいただいたことで明るい生活が送れるようになりました。本当にありがとうございました。
Hello Lions, Lion Scott back again, and I'd like to share with you an original song this year. Hope you enjoy it. It is called The Light Is We, and it goes like this. Well, I never knew how it could be when the cloud was over me. It was hard enough to see, and I almost dropped the breathe. But then some grace from the universe led me to drop a few of the curses so that the crack of light could start to shine on me. And it felt good when I knew it would grow in me. Have you really looked at yourself lately? I mean, stare and judge who you see. There's a soul living to be free, and your actions are the lock and the key. And you're the grace of the universe for those you choose to give the gift of service, of love, support, and ear, and opportunity. And you will feel good When you understand, it will grow in you. We are just waking up, and we don't know what we don't know. But I'm remembering, I am remembering. Are you remembering? Well, are you in awe by what you've seen when we all hold hands and sing? Reality we bring is freedom will come when we let love ring. And all of us are the universe. We cast and undo all the curses, and we each hold the gift we hope we will receive. And it will feel good when it's understood. The light is we. Oh, the light is we. The light is we. Light is we.
Muchas gracias, Fundación Cruz de Leones Internacional.
Ouais! Merci!
Mulțumesc! Iolinca Tăliță! Mulțumesc, Hannes Club!
Lions, meet our athlete leaders. Without you, we would not have been able to achieve our dreams. We are very grateful for what you have done for Special Olympics Jamaica. Thank you. Thank you, Lions.
Hi, my name is Steve Rodenbeck, President of Garden State Champions Club. Thank you, LCIF, for all you've done throughout the past 20 years. On behalf of our club, I would just like to say, ROAR!
Yeah!
Obrigada, Lions Club, por ter se juntado à família das Olimpíadas Especiais e ter abraçado a causa da inclusão.
感谢狮子会 Don't get it early for Lions.
Jutlan Rose.
Molweni igama Slalom Khozwana, i-athlete leader e-Special Olympics South Africa. Ndizothi enkosi Lion Club.
We are at the Lions Children Corner, Calcutta, in West Bengal, India. We have assembled here basically to play with these special children as the part of our program, working with the Special Olympic. These children, they otherwise don't get the opportunity to play normally with the normal children because due to their some challenge. This children park area is around 43 years ago we started this park, and we are running this park and we are maintaining this park from the Lions Club, and every day more than 1,000 children and adults are visiting this park. Apart from this, we run a public library here for the children, and we have computer classes, yoga classes, painting classes for these children. We are running a health clinic also So by providing the health facilities to the people, the poor people, those people who cannot afford to go to a better hospitals, we provide all these opportunities there in this park. Organizing these types of programs, especially like the Special Olympic program, we want everybody to feel that they are equal. By organizing this Special Olympic program along with the Leos and the Lions, we would like to inculcate, and by providing the security to the parents of these children also, they are not separated, they are not left, they should not be left behind. And we create all the opportunities, whatever is needed for them. Through these Olympics program, we try to build the confidence in these children and the parents of these children. I personally feel that God has given me the opportunity through the Lions Club to serve the people, those who need us. And always we try to work day and night for these children, not only for these children, for the people, those who need our services. True to our motto, we serve and we serve the world.
Leões, estamos em uma jornada que contém a chave para o futuro de Lions Clubs Internacional. Missão 1.5. Não é apenas um objetivo, é uma visão que exige que todos e cada um de nós trabalhemos juntos para um futuro mais forte. Nossa missão é alcançar 1.5 milhão de associados leões até junho de 2027. Esta meta não é arbitrária, é um movimento estratégico para fortalecer a nossa organização e ampliar o nosso impacto nas comunidades que servimos. Ao atingir a meta da missão 1.5, estamos expandindo o nosso alcance. Mais leões significam mais mãos para servir, mais mentes para inovar e mais corações para fazer a diferença. Trata-se de fortalecer a base dos Lions Clubs para um futuro mais impactante e sustentável. Leões, o sucesso da missão 1.5 depende de cada um de nós. Não é uma tarefa para poucos, é uma responsabilidade coletiva de cada leão. Imagine o poder que liberamos quando cada leão, de todos os cantos do mundo, trabalha para atingir esse objetivo comum. A diversidade é a nossa força e, ao alcançar 1.5 milhão de associados, abraçamos a riqueza de perspectivas, talentos e culturas da nossa família leonística. Trata-se de unir um propósito e garantir que os Lions Clubs permaneçam relevantes e impactantes para as gerações vindouras. Nosso impacto global é tão forte quanto o número de leões trabalhando em prol da nossa missão. Ao alcançar a missão 1.5, elevamos a nossa capacidade de responder aos desafios, amplificamos as nossas iniciativas de serviço e solidificamos a nossa posição como uma força para o bem no mundo. Leões, a importância de cada leão no cumprimento da missão 1.5 não pode ser exagerada. Cada um de vocês detém o poder de moldar o futuro de Lions Clubs Internacional. Vamos nos unir, colaborar e trabalhar incansavelmente em direção ao nosso objetivo de alcançar 1.5 milhão de associados até junho de 2027.
Join the mission.
Answer the call.
Lead the charge.
Be the change.
Unleash the good.
Let's grow.
And help more people.
Share the joy of being a lion.
More lions means more hands to serve.
I asked my sister.
I asked a coworker.
I asked my daughter.
I asked a neighbor.
I asked my brother.
I asked my whole family.
We asked
a friend.
Just ask.
Mission 1.5. Challenge accepted. Will you accept the challenge?
I am Lion Scott Michaels, and I identify as a lion. It's an important part of me and being a lion is that it has become part of my identity, something I'm proud of, something I talk about with other people. And so we'd like to ask you to think about your relationship with lionism and how much of your identity is connected to service. So, are you like me? Do you identify as a lion? If so, once again, I'm gonna ask you to just go ahead and blast out this broadcast, share the link. Say it out loud, stand on top of that social media mountain and make it clear. I am Lion Scott, hear me serve. Make it part of your identity.
Being a lion is now a part of my identity. I talk about it every day. I love being part of the actions. I work with everyone and I enjoy the experience. I connected with a lot of people that have a different background and different thinking and ideology, and I learned a lot from them. I'm Najwa Aliwa. I'm a member of the Lion Club Doctors Casablanca and a med student.
Lorsqu'un désastre survient, nous répondons présent. La LCIF fournit des fonds pour répondre aux besoins immédiats, ce qui permet aux Lions et à leurs partenaires d'être prêts rapidement et d'être parmi les premiers sur les lieux à la suite des catastrophes les plus dévastatrices au monde, telles les inondations, les tremblements de terre, les ouragans ou tout autre désastre.
It was extremely scary. The place you know is your safety net, and the place you go if something in life fails you is gone. It's extremely hard.
It only took a quick phone call to our LCIF ambassador, and it was just hours before I got an email that LCIF agreed that this was a major catastrophe and awarded us a major catastrophe grant of $100,000.
The Lions Club is here, and I think it's a wonderful thing. There's so many people that are coming and donating and giving their time and their love just to show that we're not alone.
LCIF moved fast, and they're moving fast into these communities. And with the help of our local Lions, we will rebuild and be stronger than we were.
Bu bina benim için çok değerli. Ve bu binayı tasarlarken her bir noktasında doğup büyüdüğüm evin mutluluğunu, huzurunu ve neşesini tasarlamak istedim. Bu duyguların orada da yeşereceğine eminim. Orada da var olacaklarına eminim. Benim doğup büyüdüğüm ev şu an yok. Ama başka her noktada bunun var olacağına eminim.
The force of this tornado was unbelievable.
Building was shaking.
It's a very frightening thing when the Earth, which is supposed to be stable, suddenly decides to move.
You feel powerless.
When you suddenly realise you have nothing, it's the most devastating feeling.
is actually really beyond anybody's imagination.
It's a struggle of having to rebuild and bring their life back together.
It was such a sad story for our people.
Following every major disaster of the last decade, Lions and LCIF have been there. In fact, the first grant ever awarded from LCIF was for disaster relief.
Every time there's been a disaster, who's always been in the front line? It's Lions.
Lions are able to respond quickly because they are backed by their foundation, LCIF.
Whenever need arises, our Lions Club International Foundation will extend their support.
Lions have proven time after time they're able to quickly mobilize basic necessities to help neighbors in need.
When the infrastructure is destroyed, everybody is on their own, and that's when Lions can really make a big difference.
Emergency grants are provided within hours by LCIF to Lions in those communities.
Put it over here on this side.
Often Lions are living in the affected areas and are among the victims.
We have lost 30 fellow Lions, and many of their relatives have been killed. Still, those Lions in the area started to serve others who needed help.
Lions Worldwide generously donated US $21 million to support relief and rebuilding efforts in Japan.
Many trucks from all over Japan went to the area with emergency supplies.
Following the earthquake in Christchurch, New Zealand, LCIF was there for Lions.
Within 72 hours, LCIF had opened a worldwide appeal for Lions, and this has resulted in hundreds of thousands of dollars being available for long-term recovery projects.
New Zealand Lions received emergency grants to address the lack of clean water and sanitation.
We're part of the community, we know the community, we know where to find the resources. We're there on the ground the second it happens.
In 2010-2011, LCIF provided more than 70,000 people with immediate relief following disasters. In Joplin, Missouri, Lions partnered with First Response to clear homes destroyed by the tornado.
I should think Lions Club was all about just meetings and eye tests and that sort of thing. This demonstrates that you guys are big, you're out there, you're willing to help, and we just really appreciate it big time. Thanks.
Last year, Lions gave an estimated 2 million volunteer hours to disaster relief, helping more than 5 million people worldwide. In the last 10 years, LCIF has given over $50 million to aid hundreds of communities ravaged by tornadoes, hurricanes, earthquakes, floods, and fires.
We come in, we try to assist the people put their lives back together.
Following the tsunami in Southeast Asia, Lions rebuilt communities in Thailand, Sri Lanka, Indonesia, and India.
We are thankful to the Lions Clubs for giving these houses and making the entire village happy.
In Sichuan, China, Lions restored hope for young and old. They built schools for children and homes for the elderly. In Haiti, smiles are returning to hundreds of displaced families.
After the earthquake, we lived in a tent, and when it rained, we had problems with our skin. Thank you, Lions, for giving us a better life.
It's great to see these people going out of tents into the houses. The life is getting more normal for them, and that's really important.
Lions and LCIF not only help reconstruct buildings and change lives, they revitalize communities. In partnership with Humanitaria International and the Haitian government, LCIF helped rebuild a national nursing school.
A good school of nurses is fundamental for the future of Haiti.
After the earthquake, I saw so many injured, and we didn't have enough nurses to help them. That strengthened my resolve to become a nurse and make a difference in people's lives.
And by rebuilding schools, Lions and LCIF are investing in the future.
I want to become a psychologist because lots of people need help, and that's how I can best serve my country.
LCIF is like a ray of hope that shines through the darkest hours with the promise of brighter days to come.
The Lions have been here from the very beginning. We're going to be right here for the long haul. I would encourage anybody to give to the Lions Club International Foundation. They truly are here for you.
thank you. That's all I can say is thank you from in here.
Thank you, LCIF.
Thank you, Lions.
Hi, my name is Christian Argabor, and I'm an artist. I have donated my latest painting, Lions Pride, to the Lions Foundation for the telethon. I hope you guys like it. And remember, we Lions, we serve.
Chairperson Brian here. I want to introduce you to one of our newest, greatest friends. This is Christian Argabor, actually, Lion Christian Argabor. And this is one of the most influential artists in the 21st century. He has donated from his heart, talk about passion, for youth and for everything that Lions do, but he just donated a great piece of art that we want you to donate on.
Yes, hi, my name is Chris. Hope you guys like a painting that comes out from my heart, from my hands, from my soul. It's called Lions Pride. Hope you guys like it.
He's awesome. In fact, there's one thing better than awesome. He is phenomenally awesome, and that's a fact, Jack.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you.
Aproveite a próxima música.
So this is Dr. Patty Hill's favorite song. It's by Johnny Reed.
You know, Patty and I had a great time at the last telethon.
I know
so,
you
Dr.
did.
Patty Hill, I hope you are ready for some more competitions as we continue to find out who can be the most servingest person, even though I know I've already lost to you, Miss Patty Hill. But Dr. Patty Hill.
Yes, but in honor of Dr. Patty Hill. Here we go.
Song's for you.
Today we're going to try and change the world.
Okay.
Today I'm gonna try to change the world. Gonna take it one day at a time. I've made my resolution. I've opened up my eyes. Today I'm gonna try and change the world. Gonna say hello to my neighbor and greet him with a smile. Shake the hand of a stranger and talk to her for a while. Gonna tell someone I love them from the bottom of my heart. Today I'm gonna try to change the world. Today I'm gonna try to change the world. Gonna take it one day at a time. Made my resolution, I've opened up my eyes. Today I'm gonna try to change the world. Gonna help raise our children to know right from wrong. Never gonna turn my back on those of us who need someone. And I'm always gonna try to see myself through another's eyes. Today I'm gonna try to change the world. Today I'm gonna try to change the world. Gonna take it one day at a time. I've made my resolution. I've opened up my eyes. Today I'm gonna try to change the world. Gonna get back to nature, lend her a helping hand. That way we'll show our children that it's time to make a stand. It'll take a global family of lions who will serve. Today we're gonna try to change the world all together. Today we're gonna try to change the world.
Change the world.
Yeah. Gonna take it one day at a time. We made our resolutions. We've opened up our eyes. Today we're gonna try to change the world.
Can the Lions sing with us?
We made our resolution. We've opened up our eyes. Today we're gonna try to change the world.
You know, I'm saying save the world. That's silly because it's just changed the world into something better.
But by doing that, we save it, don't we?
That's indeed right.
All right.
You know what's so funny about that song is like it was like going through the different constitutional areas of what Lionism does. Like I heard the environment, I heard the children, I heard all these
The
different
causes,
things.
right? Yeah.
And it's so funny because I do think if we were to sing that song again and again, we could take the try right out of the title.
Right.
And today we are changing the world. Let's do one verse with that, shall we? So.
I'll follow your lead.
Today we are changing the world.
We're taking it one day at a time.
That's right. We've made our resolution. We've opened up our eyes. Today we're going changing the world. And believe it or not, every single donation that comes in today helps us change the world. So
LCIF is providing support to help Lions educate the public and establish programs around one of our new global focus areas, diabetes.
Hodi! Karibu. Fine. When I was told I have diabetes, I said it is in our family.
First it was my father, my sister, my other uncle. Then it was my cousins. So when I became diabetic, it was no surprise. What is required is a lot of care. For those who cannot afford these services, no doubt they suffer quietly and never make it.
William came in because he had stood on a nail while feeding his goats, and because he's diabetic and has sensory neuropathy, he did not know that he had injured himself. It was of paramount importance that we called the vascular surgeon in.
So we said we have to operate on him the same day, regardless of whether he could afford it or not. It had to be done to save his foot.
After the operation, they said, my God, my foot is still there. I'm very grateful.
Camp Conquer, it's really based on health, wellness, mindfulness, meditation. Our year-round program is 5 days a week.
We do a lot of CrossFit style working out. It's hard and it's fun and it's a challenge.
I got involved with the Lions Club because it's an opportunity to give back, and it's a way to be able to help these young people do the right thing, not get hurt, not get injured, know how to eat so that their health is better, their energy is better, their focus is better.
If you want to challenge yourself and you want to grow as a person, I genuinely feel like there's no better place.
All right, you guys, we know how this works. Close your eyes, get comfortable, and let's focus on our breath. We do meditation and also a group discussion.
Do you consider playing well as a team member a success?
As we prompt these discussions, they share more and more and more. I call it the safe haven. We figure things out. We talk about it.
Through the family we have here, you know you have a family that's got your back, that's in it with you, that you can come here and feel good about yourself when you accomplish different goals.
Since it's hard for everybody, it's something we have in common and it brings us together.
I feel like I'm much more open to trying new things and just failing. I'm open to failing a lot more and learning from my experiences, and it's been very helpful and forcing me to grow and mature as a person.
It's such a humbling feeling to be able to help someone else, even more so when it's young people.
I don't really care who's lifting what. What I care is that they feel good about themselves, love themselves, and I'm teaching them something that's forever.
More than 6 million adults in Nigeria currently live with diabetes. And this statistics is a tip of the iceberg, as it is estimated that 2/3 of such cases are yet to be diagnosed. A sensitization program on the dangers of the disease was organized by a non-governmental organization in Lagos. Abimbola Agbebi has the story.
Diabetes is a chronic metabolic disease characterized by elevated levels of blood glucose or blood sugar, which leads over time to serious damage to the heart, blood vessels, eyes, kidneys, and nerves. Now a disease that affects both young and old, the rich and the poor. Many people do not even know just when they have it until it's very late. In sub-Saharan Africa, Nigeria currently has the highest number of people with diabetes, with an estimated 3.9 million people of the adult population aged 20 to 79-year-old. A sensitization program like this is expected to help reduce the numbers. They are organizing a free diabetes screening test to encourage people to know the state of their health.
Every individual should be doing medical checkup so that you screen for basic diseases that we know are common in the environment. And by screening for the diseases, you'll be able to detect very early if you have any disease, not only hypertension and diabetes, even cancers.
To create awareness, to screen, to let people know, those who don't know that they have, screen them, treat them for diabetes so that we can reduce diabetes level in Nigeria and all over the world.
On a global level, 8% of total population of Nigeria is diabetic. And that goes worse when it gets to urban. 10% of urban dwellers are also diabetics. 65% of diabetic patients that appear in the hospital will require treatment. That means that many of them are not aware that they have diabetes. We are trying to bridge a gap in awareness, a gap in care.
Statistics show that the number keeps rising in Nigeria as the country groans under the prevalence of the disease. But this can be checked.
Nigeria currently has the highest number of people with diabetes
in sub-Saharan Africa.
Medical experts say early diagnosis and treatment will go a long way in bringing down the numbers. Abimbola Agbebi, TVC News, Lagos.
Dengan ini saya akan membuka acara diabetes awareness ini pada pukul
É hora de uma festa dançante?
Hello Lions, we are coming to you live from Calcutta, India for our Global Week of Service. We want all of you to stand up, join in, learn how to do some traditional Indian dance, and have fun. Let's raise some money for our wonderful foundation. LCIF.
I didn't do this for nothing.
Changing the world.
We're here in Darjeeling, India, home of Darjeeling tea, known around the world for its unique flavors. We came here to the Makai Bari tea plantation and factory, and today we're partnering the Global Service Week volunteers with the Lions Club of Kurseong, where we're doing vision screening for all of the workers, and diabetes screening for those workers who've been referred. As part of our work here at this health camp, our Global Service Week Lion volunteers were not only helping with vision screening and diabetes screening, they were also dancing with the local dance troupe and playing games with the children. You know, they come here to this health camp and they have the opportunity, because of Lions, to have their health checks and follow-up services at the Lions Eye Hospital if needed. As Lions and Leos, we serve not only in our local communities, but we need to serve the world. And so when you give to Lions Clubs International Foundation, your empowering service all around the globe, taking care of health and wellness and, in fact, changing the world one person at a time. Where there's a need, there's a lion. And where there's a lion, there's LCIF.
One of the things I like about being a Lion is knowing that I'm part of this global family. In over 200 countries, 1.4 million members of us. But what's really interesting is that each of us are individuals. And we each have our own reason and things that we like about being a Lion or serving. What is it that you like about being a Lion? That you like about doing service? Well, let's find out when we ask a few Lions from around the world what it is that they like about being a Lion.
What I enjoy about being a Lion is the wonderful feeling that I get from helping someone that is less fortunate than I am.
All the camaraderie, the fellowship that we get out of working together on a project and helping other people.
Helping those that cannot do the things that we can help them do.
The opportunity to serve in my community, in my district, and even within my country.
Serving others in the community.
I can do so mmany service projects through Lions.
I can serve in a part of my club in my small town, and I can feel a part of the big world.
To serve other people less fortunate than I am.
The opportunity to come together and fulfill a dream of a great service to my immediate community.
Helping other people who's in need and seeing other Lions working together.
Volunteering gives you a great feeling, and I really enjoy doing the work.
To work with the people in my community, making a difference, helping, sharing, and caring.
I enjoy being a Lion because we're all the same. We all want to do the same thing. We just want to make the world a better place.
Greetings from the site of our next international convention, Melbourne, Australia. Experience the city, sharpen your thinking, inspire service, and ignite your passion. It's the perfect setting for our most advanced and innovative convention ever. Join us here in Melbourne.
Lion Scott back again. Well, the world don't move to the beat of just one drum. What might be right for you may not be right for some. And in Lions, we actually understand that diversity is a huge part of service. We need to be a very diverse organization. We need to be able to serve diverse populations, and we are a global family, so we need to recognize that and act like it. And what better way to get us pumped up about those different strokes for different folks than one of my favorite bands? You probably know why. Let's take a look at Dickens and Ballsworth playing the theme song from Different Strokes.
Well, 2, 3. Well, the world don't move to the beat of just one drum. What might be right for you may not be right for some. A man is born, he's a man of dreams. Then along comes two, and they got nothing but dreams. But they got different strokes it takes, different strokes it takes, different strokes through the world. It does, it takes different strokes through the world. Everybody's got a special kind of story. Everybody's got a way to shine. It don't matter that you got not a lot. So what? You'll have theirs, you'll have yours, and I have mine. Together we'll be fine. It takes different strokes it takes, different strokes it takes, different strokes to move the world. Yes, it does. It takes different strokes to move the world.
Howdy folks, Lion Scott back again.
And, I'm just here to, just give my opinion about something that's been going on in my life. I hear a lot from our leadership about change. Patty Hill talked about changing the world. In fact, Lion Fabrizio is about to talk about the importance of change. But I just want to be a little bit, hold tight for a little bit, because they've been trying to get me to change something for a long time. And that is that they are telling me that we have a new logo now and that my old vest isn't, Well, I just like it the way it is, all right? I don't know. I mean, the things in the past are the way they should be, and they were that way for a reason. And if it worked for me and my grandfather and his grandfather and his grandfather, well, then it certainly will work for you and our people. So, I don't know. For me, change is something I might be resistant of. But let's see if what Lion Vice President Fabrizio has to say about the reasons why change is important.
É hora de reconhecer que a nossa cultura deve evoluir se quisermos satisfazer as necessidades de novas gerações, geração do milênio e geração Z. O mundo que nos rodeia está a mudar, assim como as expectativas e aspirações da geração mais jovem. Para garantir o sucesso e a relevância contínua dos Lions Clubs, devemos estar dispostos a adaptar a nossa cultura para acomodar os valores e preferências da geração do milênio e da geração Z. Em primeiro lugar, a nossa cultura precisa abraçar a diversidade e a inclusão. A geração do milênio e a geração Z prosperam em ambientes que celebram as diferenças e valorizam as contribuições individuais. Chegou a hora de construirmos uma comunidade leonística que reflita a rica variedade de perspectivas da nossa sociedade. Nossos métodos de comunicação também devem evoluir. A geração mais jovem está profundamente conectada por meio de tecnologia, mídias sociais e plataformas digitais. Para envolvê-los de forma eficaz, devemos integrar estas ferramentas nas nossas atividades, eventos e esforços de divulgação. Flexibilidade e adaptabilidade são fundamentais. A geração do milênio e a geração Z apreciam estruturas dinâmicas em evolução que lhes permitem contribuir de diversas maneiras. Vamos criar espaços dentro dos nossos clubes, onde os associados possam expressar a sua criatividade, explorar novas ideias e promover mudanças. As nossas iniciativas de serviço devem estar alinhadas com as causas que repercutem na geração mais jovem. Quer se trate de sustentabilidade ambiental, justiça social ou conscientização sobre saúde mental, vamos garantir que nossos projetos abordem questões que mais importam para a geração Y e a geração Z. Finalmente, vamos promover programas de mentoria e desenvolvimento de liderança em nossos clubes. A geração Y e a geração Z estão ansiosas para aprender e liderar. Ao fornecer orientação e oportunidades de crescimento, não só enriquecemos a nossa organização, mas também asseguramos a sua liderança futura. Leões, a necessidade de mudança cultural não é um afastamento das nossas tradições, mas uma evolução para garantir sustentabilidade de Lions Clubs Internacional. Vamos abraçar a mudança, acolher novas ideias e trabalhar juntos para criar uma cultura leonística inclusiva, inovadora e dinâmica.
Well, when you put it that way, I guess actually change is pretty important. In fact, it's so important that, well, heck, I'm willing to start changing with the time. I'm willing to start listening to what's going on around me. I'm even willing to upgrade my vest to the new future vest. So, Soundman, cut out sound for a minute, and I'm gonna see if I can magically get a new vest up here. No one told me it had shine and shimmer. No one told me it was this powerful to have change in my life. I am now ready to embrace change. What can we do next? What are we gonna do about the pancake breakfast? Can we add, I don't know, chocolate chips?
LCIF supports a wide variety of humanitarian efforts coordinated and supported by lions and leos from all over the world. LCIF provides grants that make sure that lions and leos implement their projects effectively and increases their skill all over the world.
We are in Nandakutir, near the temple of Tarkeshwar in the state of West Bengal, India today. And the Lions of this district, 322B1, with the support and the help of the Lions of Delaware, are organizing the mass community marriage, where 105 couples from different religions are being married, and each couple is going to be provided gifts by the Lions, taking care of all their arrangements, taking care of all the meals and the celebrations here. And these couples come from families that have economic challenges. They're almost below the poverty line. We've been doing this for the last 24 years. The local Lions here raise funds. They take care of all the arrangements. They come and support these men and women who are about to be getting married. And every couple is going to be given gifts. There are 218 items on that gift, and it's all identical for everybody. And they take care of getting these gifts, arranging the gifts. They call in the specialists from the salons and the beauty parlors to do up these young women. Something that my friends in other parts of the world may not realize, that these young women who are being, dressed up and being prepared for the marriage today have perhaps never been to a beauty parlor or a salon earlier ever in their life. This is the first time they're actually getting this treatment. We have Hindu marriages, we have Muslim marriages, we have Christian marriages, and we have marriages as per the tribal norms. We respect all rituals. The Lions respect all rituals. This is all about serving the people. It's got nothing to do with what religion or what background they come from. It's a very touching experience. And, helping youngsters, the young couples to start off their lives, it's a very fulfilling, it's that satisfaction that comes from within. We are a global organization, but we have a local perspective when the needs have to be met. LCIF is the foundation of every Lion of the world, and when we donate there, we are trying to, replenish the pool so that the funds can be provided across the world in all need-based programs, wherever the clubs, multiple districts need them. So I really appeal to Lions across the world, make our foundation stronger. Our foundation stronger, we will be able to provide support to more Lions clubs, more districts and multiple districts, and make our service more impactful. We all know where there's a need, there's a Lion. And together with that, wherever there's a Lion, there is Lions Clubs International Foundation.
Everybody here recognises the Lions logo.
We're a small club, but we're a really strong and mighty club.
If they're not aware of the Lions Club, they've never walked out the door down the street. Carnlough, where Antrim Coast Lions Club is based, is an area on the very north coast in the Glens of Antrim in Ireland. It's a very, very, very community-focused club. The charity shop started because one of our members was abroad and saw the housing crisis in Bosnia for refugees and so on, came back, said we need to do something about this. So we thought maybe start a charity shop.
and opened up Antrim Coast Lions Club charity shop, and very quickly it became a roaring success. Lots of people come in, there's loads of donations, and generally things don't stay on the shelves very long. More importantly than just kind of selling items, it's a social hub as well.
So which of the grandchildren is this one for?
That's for Erin.
We're so lucky to have, this group of young volunteers. We don't want to end up top heavy, so we're always welcoming people to join, and especially young people. And it's fantastic to see that at such a young age, they recognise the importance of giving back to their community.
We're very proud of the fact that we can tell people that every single penny they give us goes straight to help where the help is really needed. So we work at a local level, a national level, and an international level.
Funds from the shop go to the local carnival, the Christmas light display, Christmas gifts to the local schools, voucher scheme for senior citizens, PIPS, which is a local suicide prevention charity, Marie Curie Cancer Research, Kidney Care UK, Meningitis Research, LCIF of course, Haiti, Turkey, Syria. Funds from somebody buying a small item in a charity shop is going to the other side of the world, and it's absolutely amazing that we can have that impact.
People give so much to the Lions because the Lions give so much back to the local community.
We just love the fact that our club is making a difference to people.
We get stuff done.
Os leões e léus estão mudando o mundo. Uma pessoa, uma comunidade de cada vez.
So in 2019, an 8-year-old girl from Dubai came visiting to Kenya. And whilst they were going around to the Masai Mara and Mombasa and having fun, she made an effort and went to one of the schools in Masai Mara and saw the children there studying with no textbooks, I would say, or no storybooks. They only had their curriculum books that they were, going through and revising, but they didn't have any other storybooks that could broaden up their mind. So she went back to Dubai and started an initiative of collecting storybooks from her school, within her school. And within a span of a few months, she collected 10,000 books and sent them to Kenya and asked us as Lions to go and distribute it to the school because her parents were known to us. But little did we know and little did she know that this project would become a global project. And now she's 12 years old. She's a recipient of so many awards, including recently the Princess Diana Award presented by the United Kingdom. And we have managed, or she has managed to raise 120,000 storybooks, which she has sent with various partners to Kenya, and we have distributed over 100 libraries of such kind to schools.
Well, thank that 8-year-old girl for having the insight to be able to do this. And it's so much more, and like you said, if I just read math books the whole time, how different. This opens up their mind to be able to see so many other things. And when I was an international director, our international president, Wayne Madden, his was a reading action program. And how proud he would be of all of you here and seeing how big that has turned into, and the help of each and every one of you, the Lions, the girls. You know how I feel about this, right? It is awesome. And that's a fact, Jack. That just means it's so true and it's so great. I'm so proud of you guys, and I know everybody, the school and everybody, thank you so much for all that you do.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get your groove on. Stand up and move around with a Brian Sheehan dance break.
Hanini, hanini, modenya yo ne munene.
Hi, I'm Vikash Goyal, President of Lions Club of Kaohsiung. I'm here with my team and our delegates, Lion delegates, to inaugurate this newly constructed toilet block under the Global Service Week, under Health for Her project. We have 3 toilets inside. Actually, the toilet here was not in a very good shape. So with the LCIF funding and the club efforts, we could actually construct a fresh, hygienic toilet for the girls. We want to help them grow to become better citizens and bring about a change in the world. So these toilet blocks will help students in the school, the staff of the school. Library books will help them know about the world, because we've collected books from all around the world and given them so that they'll know how the world looks. Even if they cannot travel, they'll be traveling through books. And then we have the sanitary pads vending machine, which will help them. You know, not everyone can afford to buy sanitary pads because it's expensive commercially in the market. So we've done it with 5 rupees, which is the minimum price for a sanitary pad. The sewing machines are going to help this school. They are going to teach how to sew so that they can take it as a profession when they grow up, the children, the students. And the sewing machines we've donated those sewing machines to people under the poverty belt. So it will help them with their livelihood. LCIF has been a force to actually help us do these projects, because as a small town club, we don't have sufficient fund to do everything that we want to do. There are a lot of things that we want to do, but LCIF comes in very handy here. Of course, we'll put in our effort financially, but LCIF contributes to a large extent to help these projects. Helping the youth is very important, because they are the buds that are going to turn to rose in future. So if the youths are hygienic and if we are helping them, we are building the community, we are building the nation, and we are building the world, actually, for the future.
Hello, Lions of the World. This is past International President Doug Alexander from Brooklyn, New York. And I just want to introduce you to our Legacy Society, if you haven't already heard about it. It is a great way to continue to support our foundation. You know, the need for our services around the world is great and getting greater every day. Lions always step up to the plate. We want our foundation to always be there to answer the call when there's a disaster somewhere around the world. And by us continuing to support our foundation, we're able to do that. And remember, whatever you give, 100% of that donation goes to the cause. There's no administrative cost that's taken out of your donation. By joining the Legacy Society, that is making sure funds are there in the future when things will continue to happen around the world. It's a great way to continue to support our foundation and our association long after we've left this earth. So consider becoming a member of the Legacy Society. Whatever you can afford, think about it. I'm sure you'll hear more about our Legacy Society, and you'll see the names of some folks who've already joined. Join LCIF Legacy Society. Thank you for listening. Continue to enjoy the telethon. Have a great day. Stay safe, serve safely, serve with kindness because it truly matters. Make sure we're giving our service from the heart, because together we can change the world.
Desfrute de outra fantástica história de serviço.
We are ordinary women, but doing something extraordinary. No excuse.
Hakuna matata. Kenya yenye furaha. Hakuna matata. Kenya yenye furaha. Hakuna matata. Jambo. Jambo.
The albino kids are scared all the time because they could be kidnapped or murdered. So their life, are in danger every time they get out of the school.
The hike is challenging, out of my comfort zone, I tell you. But I am enjoying nature, enjoying the folk, and I'm glad I'm there.
In my life, I think that we should give something back. That is our duty. And when I am serving to others, I feel fantastic.
Non-stop! To the top! Non-stop! To the top! Here we go, guys.
It's just worth every step that we take up this mountain. It's worth every pain that we feel and everything that we have to go without. And remember, you don't have to climb a mountain to make a difference in these children's lives. You can donate to the cause. You can donate to our foundation.
Doing this is impacting others and changing things and making things better. So I think whatever you can do yourself, you have to do it. You just have to do it.
It started before dawn. Ukraine woke to explosions around the capital, Kiev. Air raid sirens blared out across the capital.
Russian President Vladimir Putin ordered an invasion of the country from multiple directions.
Russia's invasion of Ukraine has turned lives upside down.
Currently we are on the 11th mission of the Alliance program Help for Ukraine, heading from Bucharest to Mykolaiv over Moldova. We are a team of 6 volunteers from 2 continents, bringing 2 vans full of aid for elderly people, for people in need who need clean water, and also for left behind dogs.
We met with our team in Bucharest, and then we went out to purchase aid for the people in need in the retirement home in Mykolaiv. We bought food, vitamins, hygienic products, blankets, pillows, bedding sets. We identified what they need, and we want to help where the need is. The feeling, you can't really describe it. It's the smile in the face, that they have visitation and then they get some donations, that somebody thought about them, that somebody is here for them. It's why we serve.
Because of the Russian invasion and bombardment of our water supply and water pumping systems, our city was without drinking water.
The osmosis system is a water purification system, so it provides people clean drinking water with water dispensers, and they can take their canisters and have some water for cooking food, for drinking, for basic needs. The wonderful thing about this unit is that it is sustainable. This is the help for future. People can go to our systems and take water year for year, day for day, even if the electricity is not working. The water system will work always and unconditionally because it's working autonomous.
Water is life at the end of the day. Without water, you will die.
to be able to experience the pure, unbridled joy on the faces of people getting access to clean drinking water for the first time in months is something that I will never forget.
Seeing the water provided to the people that didn't have it, the emotion of them actually having water was intense. It's 2023, not something you expect.
I thank every single Lion and every single Lions Club that makes donations to LCIF, because without that donation, this project wouldn't have succeeded.
So with the Lions program Help for Ukraine, we offer them a program which is proven, which is reliable, which is serving in a sustainable way, direct for the people in need, in a last mile logistic way.
There is a saying that where there is a need, there is a lion. But when the need is so great that the whole world doesn't know how to react, it is reassuring to know that there are people like Lion Philip and Lion Natalia who saw the need, and they dropped everything that they were doing and drove to the border and began helping refugees and began delivering supplies, and were literally willing to go to the front line in order to provide aid. This is the power of service, and their work has been made possible by Lions Clubs International Foundation.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Lion Rasila Halai. I'm from Lions Club of Nairobi, Peponi. We bring to you to a place called Missionaries of Charity, Mother Teresa. This home has been there for more than I could say. I don't even know for how long this home has existed, but this is a facility that we have been supporting for 10 years, they say, but I feel that we've been attached to this home for quite a long time. So we have been supporting this home with food, with firewood from time to time. We've also provided two solar panels that are working for the girls to shower with hot water.
Our founder, Saint Teresa of Calcutta, she always tells us and tells all the benefactors and well-wishers, what you do, we cannot do. But what we do, you cannot do. But all of us together, when we put our hand, we can do something beautiful for God. That's what we have.
That is the best. That is absolutely the best. Thank you.
God to bless you and to protect you and to lead you all your ways. All that you do, may God go before you. Thank you
so much. You are so loud. That was beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you. Wonderful. How are you guys? You got wonderful. thank you so much for what you do in bringing help and hope and smiles to the people that are here each and every day. Thank you.
Thank you
so
very
much.
In Germany, Lions and LCIF support a peace village where children who are victims of accidents and war receive medical care they would not have access to in their homeland. Peace Village helps children from all over the world.
Afghanistan, Uzbekistan, Angola.
Children who have fallen victim to wars and crises. Sick children who cannot receive adequate treatment in their home country. At any one time, nearly 200 to 300 children from infants to teenagers are being treated for burns, infections, and injuries. 11-year-old Moebula lost his hand in a landmine explosion in Afghanistan. He was brought to Germany to receive an operation, giving him the chance to use his injured arm effectively.
We treated him and gave him a special ligament reconstruction so he'll be able to pick things up. This is essential for his day-to-day functioning.
Children like Moebula receive months of physical therapy before returning home to their families.
The treatment here is really a chance at survival. It makes it possible for all children to lead an independent life.
Many receive prosthetics and learn to adjust to their artificial limbs.
So viele Kinder. Where else can you see so many children from all over the world come together and receive the kind of help they could never get at home?
Making a home away from home for these kids is important to Lions. With support from LCIF, Lions have partnered with Peace Village to make sure the children have medicine they need, an updated kitchen to prepare warm meals, and a secure place to rest and recuperate.
To celebrate 50 years of Lions in Germany, all the German Lions clubs jointly supported the construction of 4 new houses for the children in the Peace Village.
Sponsoring these houses means a lot to us Lions because Peace Village has been able to take in more children and improve more lives.
Lions have given the children a bright, comfortable place to heal. And healing what's ailing on the inside is critical. Activities build self-esteem, independence, and promote a peaceful view of the world.
The Peace Village shows them that many nationalities can live together in peace, and we hope the children will take this belief back to their home countries.
What these children receive at the Peace Village goes far beyond new limbs and improved health. By living together, working together, and healing together, they've developed new friendships, a new outlook on life, and a new understanding of peace.
Thank you, Linus.
In February 2009, Moebula returned home to Afghanistan, able to write and better handle daily life. Since 1967, Peace Village has treated nearly 42,000 children. Lions are proud to partner with Peace Village to reach across borders to help children in need.
próxima música?
In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. A wee-ma-wa, 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 a wee-ma-wa. Near the village, the peaceful village, the lion sleeps tonight. Near the village, the quiet village, the lion sleeps tonight. A wee-ma-wa, 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 a wee-ma-wa. Wee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee, bum-bum-away. Wee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee, bum-bum-away. Hey, hey! A wee-ma-wa, 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 wee-ma-wa, a wee-ma-wa, a wee-ma-wa, a wee-ma-wa, a wee-ma-wa, a wee-ma-wa, a wee-ma-wa. Hush, my darling, don't fear, my darling, the lion sleeps tonight. Hush, my darling, don't fear, my darling, the lion sleeps tonight. A wee-ma-wa, 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 a wee-ma-wa. Wee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee, bum-bum-away. Wee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee, bum-bum-away.
What if you lost your home, your sight, a child to measles? Many people around the world face these tragedies every day. By giving to Lions Clubs International Foundation, you can provide others with the gift of health, sight, hope, and so much more. This season, make a donation to LCIF and make a difference in someone's life.
Every dollar, every contribution makes a world of difference, because to someone who has nothing, even the littlest bit changes their world.
It's important for Lions to be involved in LCIF because the money goes to where we say it goes.
Thank you, Lions, for coming down here and helping out.
Merci à Lions Club.
Thank you for rebuilding our school after the earthquake. With an education, I can be anything I want to be.
And then you're just gonna look right in here, you're gonna see a green light.
I recently became unemployed, and it's just a tremendous benefit to be able to get a pair of glasses from the Lions.
You would be amazed at the sense of hope when people walk through these doors, that they're gonna be able to put a pair of eyeglasses on, and now they'll be able to read that job application. It changes people's lives.
Oh my goodness!
Through LCIF, lions in Africa are fighting measles. I not only support, but thank LCIF for giving us the opportunities to impact and save the lives of over 40 million children in Africa.
I'm very grateful to organizations like Lions, who help provide the free measles vaccination.
personas referentes.
Al programa Leones Educando.
We are thankful for the Lions Quest program. It has really helped our students say no to drugs. It's also improved our school environment.
I'm very happy now because the water comes into my home. I can use it for feeding, boiling my daughter's milk, and washing the clothes.
Every dollar is another life changed. Join us now. US $50 provides adaptive devices for people with low vision. US $100 helps support Lions Quest teacher training for a classroom of students. US $1,000 provides food, water, and basic necessities following a disaster for dozens of families. US $5,000 supports measles vaccinations for thousands of children within an entire community.
I feel that supporting Lions Club International is important. And if we all believe in our foundation, I'm sure that you are able to inspire others to offer the same kind of support to the foundation.
This year, change someone's life by giving to LCIF. Make a donation today.
Well, it's been a wonderful show and a wonderful, wonderful evening. So we have one more word that we need to learn, obviously. Como você diz em português goodbye? Ciao. Ciao. Together? Yes. Ciao. Ciao.
Senhoras e senhores, leões e apoiadores de todos os cantos do mundo, que jornada incrível foi a LCIF Telethon 4. Eu estou aqui cheio de gratidão pela manifestação de apoio e generosidade que testemunhamos nas últimas horas. Em primeiro lugar, um sincero obrigado a cada um de vocês que sintonizou, se envolveu conosco e contribuiu para este evento notável. LCIF Telethon 4 foi uma prova da força e da unidade da comunidade leonista. Veja o que conquistamos juntos. A sua generosidade terá um impacto direto em vidas e comunidades de uma forma que só podemos começar a compreender. O nosso rugido coletivo ressoou por toda parte, alcançando os necessitados e espalhando a esperança em todos os cantos do globo. Suas contribuições para a LCIF farão uma diferença duradoura, mudando vidas e moldando um futuro melhor. Um agradecimento especial ao lionsvirtual.org e ao Comitê de Planejamento por reunir todos nós neste espaço virtual. Seu compromisso em facilitar esses eventos é louvável e teve um impacto verdadeiramente significativo no sucesso de LCIF Telethon 4. Eu também quero reservar um momento para expressar nossa gratidão aos nossos telespectadores e doadores. Suas mensagens e histórias pessoais tocaram nossos corações. Seu compromisso com a fundação de Lions Clubs Internacional nos inspira a continuar nossa missão de serviço. Ao encerrarmos este Telethon, saiba que isso é apenas o começo. LCIF tem iniciativas interessantes no horizonte e, com o seu apoio contínuo, podemos alcançar patamares ainda maiores. Para encerrar, em nome do lionsvirtual.org, da Fundação de Lions Clubs Internacional e de toda a comunidade leonística, obrigado. Muito obrigado. Sua dedicação ao serviço e generosidade ecoarão para sempre nos corações daqueles a quem servimos. Vamos continuar a rugir de orgulho e causar um impacto duradouro. Vejo vocês no próximo ano no Telethon 5.
আমার মনের মানুষের শুনে আমার মনের মানুষের শুনে কত দিনে আমার মনের মানুষের সনে আমার মনের মানুষের সনে আমার মনের মানুষের সনে আমার মনের মানুষের সনে যত কোচার হর ঋষি চেয়ে থাকে কালো শশী যত কোচার হর ঋষি চেয়ে থাকে কালো শশী আমি হব বলে চরণ দাসী আমি হব বলে চরণ দাসী ও তার হয় না কপাল গুনে ও তার হয় না কপাল গুনে আমার মনের মানুষের সনে আমার মনের মানুষের সনে মেঘে বিদুর মেঘে লোকায় না তারে মেঘের বিদ্যুৎ মেঘে লোকায় না তারে আমি কালাইয়া হারাইয়া আমি কালারে হারাইয়া তার হয় না কপাল গুনে ও তার হয় না কপাল গুনে আমার মনের মানুষের সনে আমার মনের মানুষের সনে মিলন হবে কত দিনে ও মিলন হবে কত দিনে আমার মনের মানুষের সনে আমার মনের মানুষের সনে আমার মনের মানুষের সনে আমার মনের মানুষের সনে আমার মনের মানুষের সনে